ma'am, you can't come up here and you know it. Oh, no. No. Thank you. I love you. Stay down there.
Okay, so we're all good. We're all here.
I'm still trying to find things. I'm very underprepared, but you know what? For the most part, yeah. Yep. It's fine.
Okay. So
it's
we're
fine.
gonna go ahead and get started, and to do that, who had recap for today? I don't think we rolled.
Excellent question.
I don't think we rolled. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do recap as all of you guys filling Anna in on what Anna has missed.
Oh, shit.
Because if you notice, Anna has not been with you guys at all.
Nope.
So yeah, Anna has returned with Judah, and a lot has happened. You guys are all in the map room together, and I will let you guys fill Anna in on everything that has happened while she has been gone.
Oh. Do we start with the big demon, or do we wait for that, maybe?
I'm imagining Faye saying this to Warden. Warden looks at you and shrugs.
Katya's demon came out of her, and then we had to fight it, and we almost all died, and then her dad killed it, and then he died, and now she's super traumatized. And then other stuff happened.
Ferdman's just rubbing the bridge of his nose.
You've missed a lot. And none of it is good.
So you're telling me that more people have died?
Oh, yeah.
I missed the opportunity to test my abilities against a powerful creature.
And we all almost
Katya has experienced more parent deaths than the rest of us combined.
Oh, and also we found out who the mole is. Warden says.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We had a, well, there's been an incident.
One incident, Kane says from behind you.
A much more severe incident than all of the other ones.
You call that more severe than Kat's dad dying? Damani says.
Considering it nearly led to death being trapped here, and potentially the fall of at least one of the other branches of the academy, I would say it comes close.
Not sure Kat would agree with you on that, but continue.
We managed to convince the necromantic witch who was assisting our primary enemy to switch sides.
Hearing that, Anna, the ward Anna has been fiddling with while she's hearing these things, she just looks at you, looks down at the ward, looks back up at you, and tosses it behind her back.
Those might
Forget
still come
that
in
plan,
handy.
then. Later.
However, after we concluded our parlay with her, the academy had visitors. The mole and an additional assistant of the witch went to the death room, and they took Katya there with them. We managed to make it in time to confront them and discovered that one of the individuals was Kaiser.
Anna, for the first time, instead of just being like visibly frustrated, seems genuinely unnerved. And stands up and goes, "So are we going to deal with this? I feel like we need to get going then."
It's been dealt with.
How?
Kaiser's dead. And I killed him. Him and this other woman, they began torturing Katya. And then they fought us and nearly killed us, which led to Lady Death having to make the decision to come through the mirror in order to save us. I managed to kill Kaiser, but the woman was still alive, and she managed to destroy the mirror behind Lady Death.
And then picks Kaiser back up.
Yes. Now, she would have been trapped here, exposed, and the wards around the academy would have fallen, but Apollyon, through some method with his magic, managed to pull her back at great cost to himself. After returning her, we managed to get back here, and so far we have managed to take back the entire western half of Brazil with the assistance of the young necromancer.
Who's on our side now? Did they forget to mention that?
I mentioned
No,
it.
I heard that.
There is, however, something that is concerning me, and that is the fact that the witch that we know as Amelie has not attempted to mount any form of counter-offensive yet. And she seems uninterested in attempting to regain the territory.
It's probably because she's narrowed her search. Hasn't she been searching for something?
We know she was after the amulet. I also
Which-
am fairly certain that it is no longer under the care of Idris or Ileana, the necromancer. Which means that it is likely, if not in her hands already, then being brought to her as we speak.
We're going to have to assume that her objective is not territory. While it's useful for us, that doesn't bode well.
Indeed.
Anna,
The
this entire time, ever since the mention of Kaiser, seems to be radiating, like heat radiation, light. Um, but she's getting it more under control as the conversation shifts away. Anyway, sorry.
Additionally, I think this should be important to note. My sister mentioned that during the brief moment when Lady Death was no longer in the academy, agents of this witch attacked it. Our home academy. They were looking for Lunala, however, they found Viper instead. And apparently they managed to escape with her, meaning that she is likely somewhere here.
And those agents are Warden glances in Xavier and Solin's direction. Are Xavier's sisters.
And they are being coerced using some sort of cursed object. Apparently there are ribbons around their necks that if they in some way act against her, then they will be beheaded.
I'll have to
It
check the
seems-
Ladybird's reports, but I've seen those descriptions before. Maybe.
Apparently some sort of counter curse is effective in disabling them, but we need to be careful. We know that they are acting not of their own volition. And I'm unsure exactly what triggers the effect, so it would probably be better for us to avoid them if possible.
Shit. Oh,
Until
don't
we
scare
manage
me
to
like
deal
that,
with
Ryan.
the witch.
Sounds like Naruto.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just felt my soul fly out of my ass.
Somebody put that in quotes, please. Put that in quotes. I need that immortalized on the wall.
Okay, I'll be back.
Ugh. That scared me. Fuck.
Oh god.
Also, of note, Katya, North, Arthur, and Rasada went scouting. They left about a week and a half ago and they haven't come back yet. I wouldn't worry about it, Lunala says. They should be fine.
It's. How well does Anna know Arthur just encounters around the base?
Not well at all. Arthur does not
Okay.
talk to people.
Anna, you got real bad vibes from him.
Oh, yeah.
Real
Okay.
bad vibes. Also, you're pretty sure when Judah was doing her research that Arthur's, like, wanted, like, in multiple states for crimes. For
If
very
you-
bad crimes.
If you took the time to look, you would have seen a rap sheet that is extensive. Very extensive.
You're pretty sure he's on a government watch list?
If he wasn't before, he is now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm sure things could be worse, but I'm having a hard time imagining how.
we are in a less than ideal position. However, we have land now, and we've managed to narrow down some of the potential places that this witch could be hiding.
And we have
Although
a
that
safe
leads us-
place for the survivors, which is the most important part.
Yes.
Yes, having a refuge and something fortifiable that isn't trees.
Even though the place the survivors are holding up in has a horrible hydra living underneath of it.
Right, that
Just
thing's
not
still
gonna
there.
mention that part.
That is part of the reasons that I've heavily recommended that we attempt to get them out. The other being
Still
that
good
any
priority.
possible.
Still think that's a good priority, but
Have we
Plains
not been
folks-
listening to them? Warden says from the side. They don't want to leave. You're asking them to leave their homes. The place their families have been for generations. They don't want to leave, they want to fight.
But that's the problem. Every single death becomes another individual within her horde.
You think they don't know that? Good luck convincing
the way
them
I'm
to
looking at it, all I'm saying is a temporary reprieve for anyone who feels it. I take volunteers, but that's it.
All I'm saying is it's been almost a year now. If they wanted to get out, I feel like they would have. But if you want to ask them, go ahead.
The
Not
air
gonna-
support we've been receiving has already retrieved any individuals who are trying to leave.
Then the rest are volunteers as far as I'm concerned.
I certainly wouldn't want to displace people, but I do think that keeping normal humans in a support role as opposed to a combat one is much more preferable.
At least they seem willing to do that. I mean, them being on the back lines, making ammunition, dealing with the farms and the water supplies, they seem at least satisfied to be helping.
That's not something you can force upon them. This is their home. If they want to fight for it, you can't deny them that. Or else you're gonna be the ones they're fighting.
Like I said, I would not want to force their hand in any way. I very much do not wish for us to become tyrants.
Does that about cover everything we need to catch up on?
I believe so. Oh, there is one more thing. We've established a forward operating base out towards the north border. That is where our friend is remaining, and Isaac and Viviana have been working on helping fortify it.
You see shifty eyes amongst the party, Anna.
Good to know.
Kane and Sai look at each other and go, "Do we need to leave the room again?"
Quite possibly.
One of these days, I wish you guys would just trust me, Kane says, throwing his hands up and walking out. It's just you guys in the room now.
So, regarding the outpost, we want to try and protect Ileana to the best of our ability, considering she is first and foremost the one holding back any horde. And second, I'm fairly certain that for whatever this witch's purposes are, she requires other witches, considering the fact that she took Viper.
Feels like, yeah.
And we already knew that whatever her intentions were, she was not going to spare the opportunity to expend the child once her uses were up. Which means that she is going to continue to be in danger.
As you're having this conversation, you hear a commotion from outside.
Pridwin's gonna look over.
You hear muffled yelling. It sounds excited.
Should we take a look at what's happening outside?
I'll go check it out. You all stay here. You planning?
Solon,
Very well.
you and Xavier go outside. You hear, they're back! You see some people running across the wooden bridges and leaning over the edges of the treehouse borders looking down. There is a group approaching through the forest floor.
Can you make out who it is?
You can. It is the cowboy with the gun slung over his shoulder, Katya, and North. Almost immediately, as they get up onto the platform, they are swarmed by a group of rebels, excitedly.
I'll stick my head back into the pit. Like Katya and North and Cowboys return. Not sure if you want to be there for the debrief or not.
It would probably be good if we can all hear whatever they have to report.
Probably should go grab them before they're swarmed by more people.
You can hear the bustling of the crowd outside.
They're having a harder time getting into this camp than they have scouting.
Pridwin, you walk over to look outside the tent with Solon, and you can see they are swarmed by people. Arthur looking very uncomfortable.
Oh dear.
As you're watching, you hear a thundering of inexplicably wet footsteps, and then all of a sudden something lurches into Arthur and takes him flying.
Oh
You
no.
see your shark hound sitting on top of him. Arthur, you are absolutely laid out by the shark hound.
I need help.
I'm attempting to find dice because they went everywhere. Here's a butter. Here, let's pull that. I need your dice.
The rest of you watch as a shark hound tackles Arthur and sends him about 20 feet across the deck. Oh, also, Anna, there's a shark hound. I don't think they mentioned that part.
Oh yeah.
It's a good boy.
I don't even remember this.
He is a good boy.
Yes.
There's the sounds of wet shark skin slapping against the wood.
Is that a family member? No. No.
Actually,
Not-
yes.
Probably insensitive to ask.
Yes and no. Yes, it came from us. No, it's not not one of my direct relatives.
He's a family member. He's a good boy, Lunala says, looking at you.
Of course he's a family member, but I want to clarify that it's not like my grandma in shark form.
Like I said, probably insensitive to ask.
I take no offense.
Scudo is licking Arthur and looking down at him expectantly.
He's doing his best to try and get himself back up onto his feet.
You are unable to. There's a very large shark hound sitting directly on top of you.
Can somebody get this thing off of me? For
Scudo is looking at you expectantly.
he's going to just pat Scudo on the nose.
This is clearly not what Scudo wants. Scudo begins nosing through the pockets of your duster.
You're not getting no.
Do you have any, like,
Does
fish?
Scudo find anything in your pockets?
I mean, I'm assuming that Scudo's looking for a flask, which, yes.
Great.
Scudo would
Scudo
definitely
grabs the
find.
flask and takes off running.
Oh, god damn it.
The rest of you see the shark hound pick up a flask of whiskey, tip it up in its mouth as it's running, and then speed off across the deck.
See new things every day.
Oh
You know
god, he's
those,
turned them into an alcoholic.
Those leaping lizards that run on their back legs.
Yes!
That's what I'm imagining the sharks doing.
Yep, that's it, 100%. Arthur, your flask is gone.
He just sighs and makes his way over to the party.
Arthur, your hat is also gone.
God damn it.
You see the shark is sitting, like, on another platform away from you, wearing your hat, drinking out of the flask.
He just glares at Scudo.
I think he missed you, Katya says from beside you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard to believe anybody could miss you, North says snidely from beside her.
Yeah.
I just spent the last week with you, and I can't wait to have a minute of free time and not smelling alcohol within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
She cracks her knuckles and walks off.
Well, you're all gonna want to hear this. Found some pretty interesting stuff while we were over in the hellhole that is the eastern side of this zombie-infested place.
What fuckery is afoot now?
You can see the crowd of rebels is like edging closer to you guys very, very slowly.
Like,
So, good news.
More
and bad
than-
news.
demons and witches and all the other stuff that I've been hearing about in the last hour.
Actually, no demons, North says over her shoulder. Kind of weird, huh?
Shockingly.
Yet.
Yet. Xavier
And it
echoes.
just points.
So, good news. She ain't moving any troops towards us. Pretty much just the bare minimum to keep an eye on what we're doing. She doesn't seem very interested in what we're up to right now, but I think I know why. She's moving a lot of people over to the north, up towards where the Navy base is. The one that's currently bombarding the shit out of the coastline.
Yeah.
Seems between a bunch of rebels and zombies and the Academy's navy, she's more concerned with them right now. She's got one of her generals, a big fucker made out of corpse parts, pushing up that way.
No, it was the other guy. Remember? Katya says, elbowing him. The one we couldn't get a look
right.
at. She kept the big guy back.
So yeah, they're heading up that way to cause them problems. And they're not doing a whole lot with us. And that being said, that gives us an opening. I found something of a path that we could get, well, a small group for it through.
Doesn't that seem almost too easy? Warden says.
Yes.
Door
Yeah.
swung right open. Come right on in. The water's
enemy-
fine.
Blind spot that open without it actually being a trap.
Well, to be fair, we would have to figure out the castle.
There's a castle.
Yeah. So, turns out that she has been busy the last 8 months.
Is the castle made out of corpses?
The castle is made out of everything she could get her hands on. Imagine, like, a 6-year-old's version of a castle that they made with things they found in the woods. It looks like a castle, but it's made out of everything.
Fun.
Is this a towering castle or a very wide castle?
Katya looks at Arthur.
A little bit of both. I mean, it looks stable at the very least. It's up in the mountains, though.
And it's big. Like, really big.
Oh, I can't see that. Here, hold on.
I'm just imagining a big bird's nest.
I mean, that ain't too dissimilar to what it looks like. It looks like it looks like somebody trying to make a big old European style castle out of junk. Definitely doesn't surprise me that someone like that would be going for a vanity project in the middle of this.
Dante screaming internally from inside Prigwin.
Nothing says it isn't a vanity project. We did push her back from half of the country. If she wants to continue operating in this area, she's gonna need someplace to defend her influence.
But don't you think that's weird? North says from the side. I mean, think about it. She lost half her territory, but she's not trying to get it back. Why?
And she ain't hiding. She could have stayed up in those mountains and we wouldn't have been any the wiser if she didn't build that giant fucking beacon.
Because she wants us to go there, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm thinking. She knows that we want to take her down, and I reckon we probably have at least something that she wants.
that or the location of something. Such as another witch that betrayed her, big scary night guy, remember vengeance, stuff along those lines.
And the other weird thing about it is the fact that she set this whole place up in the mountains, which, I mean, it's really wet up there. And there's a lot of deep falls and steep pits and really narrow paths, which don't exactly make it easy for her corpses to defend the place. Ain't gonna make it easy to sneak in neither, but I mean, considering the fact that overwhelming us is the easiest way to take us down, it's definitely a strange strategy.
Well,
Okay,
that leaves
so-
the question of what we should do, Warden says, looking to Solon. I mean, clearly this seems like a trap and we don't want to just waltz in, but she does have Viper. And we don't know
Lynn
what she's
has
up
the Lynn has the obviousness of a trap stopped this before.
I'm just
In fact, I think every conflict we've ever been to has been obviously a trap.
we've done our fair share of just walking in and then figuring out from there.
We've also gotten our asses handed to us in the last couple of fights we've had. Have you all
And
this is a
forgotten
bear-
the fact that we almost died twice in the last
This
week?
is a cornered bear rising up on its hind paws. That is true.
But that's the thing. I don't think she's cornered. Katya glances down thoughtfully. She's not acting like she's at a disadvantage. She doesn't seem scared. And if what Dante told me is true,
It's clearly a display of power. That's true.
So, okay.
It's
Katya turns to Pridwin and grabs your gauntlet. I need to borrow him.
Oh, yes, I can...
Sorry.
It's alright. Pridwin will call Dante forth.
You probably already know my answer to this, but I'll spell it out for anyone who doesn't. Someone's in danger, and we are the only ones who can help. So, we're gonna go help.
Let's not act rashly. Let's just think this through, Warden says. Katya looks up at you. Dante,
Yes.
I need your expertise.
Explain the situation to me.
She looks over at the rest of you. Solon?
Oh, wait, is she this plan?
Yeah, she's looking to you guys to explain it. I.e., I don't want to do all the talking.
No, you're fine. I just genuinely I just got you, kind of. Well, from what I was paying attention to, there's a big fortress that the witch set up in either a display of power that is definitely a trap where Viper it's set on a narrow mountain, making it difficult to sneak up, but also making it difficult for her troops to get there. And that's
Reinforcements are unlikely, but the fortifications are steep.
And also, she hasn't come after us to try and regain the ground she's lost. Or come after you-know-who to try and get back at her.
I think the major one is losing
You're
the
muted,
witch.
by the way.
She's hoarding witches.
You're good now.
Yeah, I wasn't muted. My headset just stopped working.
Of course.
Dante says, so she's built another castle at the top of a mountain.
She's done this before.
Almost
Okay.
exactly, yes.
What
She
happened
has
then?
some fantasy about being a queen.
She's currently the queen of a trash castle. Great job.
Make sure you tell her that when you see her.
Brian's just gonna give a thumbs up.
On this side, it's a pile of trash. On this side, it's art. What you have currently in your mouth is art.
One man's trash is another man's trash castle.
She's arrogant. Extremely arrogant, and that is just as much a strength as it is a weakness. She will not believe that she is losing until there is a knife at her throat. And that means that there is no way of telling just how on the back foot she really is. But the fact is, even without her hordes, she is an extremely powerful witch. And as I've said before, she's likely much stronger than she was when I faced her the first time. And the fact that she has set up this castle is proof of that. And she knows she can handle her own if a small group comes to try and face her. And so she does not need her horde, she simply needs to make sure that whatever force comes for her is small. On top of that, she knows that our ultimate goal is to have her head. And she knows that Ileana is not going to leave until that is done.
So
She
is
has
there
effectively...
is there any way to say weaken her magic or nullify it so that a small group would have more of a chance of confronting her and succeeding? Or
That would require... Well, the methods of weakening a witch's magic is varied. But any way to weaken a witch conventionally. However, most of those options are limited. Obviously, her weakness to holy magic will be effective, but unless we have somebody who can innately nullify magic, or unless there is a celestial event that causes her magic to become weaker, we will be facing her at full strength no matter what.
is there a card
Additionally...
component?
Oh.
I just asked if there was a cardboard cutout of Orion because Brian was gonna go over to it and just go. Darn it.
Yeah, he's not currently here.
Where's the guy who does the face magic shit when you need?
He has perished.
We do
Holy
have
shit, Mace is back.
I've been here.
Oh my god!
Did you guys not hear me when I said I was back?
No.
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Damn. Okay, well yeah, I've been here. I've just been listening.
Mace just walks through the wall.
There's a maze-shaped hole in the wall now.
There's a cookie in one hand, sword slung over his shoulder with the other.
On top of
Which
the
I
fact
missed.
that she is powerful, she is also a coward. So even with the strength that she has, I am certain that she has her other general and possibly more powerful creatures defending her.
Oh yeah. Dante, you know this name.
He takes a deep breath and then sighs.
I'm guessing more stuff to worry about.
And is it not?
If I haven't made it abundantly clear yet, she is a pretentious bitch.
You
Damn.
have.
Well,
If she is waiting for us, we can at least abuse that.
just how high up in the mountains are they? Is
Hi.
this thing?
Katya and Arthur say at the same time.
High as she could get him, I reckon. Damn near the peak.
So, any of the planes here would be out of the question.
Any planes, period, are out of the question. The AA guns are still under her control in her territory.
Damn.
Nothing's gonna be able to get close over that land.
That being said, if we were to sneak in, that was how I did it the first time. A small force sneaking into the castle while the larger force continues keeping her armies distracted. And the problem is she has a hostage. And she has support.
And if all she's worried about, as you said, as long as the Ileana, was it? The necromancer witch is within
Multiple
Amelie.
people say to
Brazil.
you.
Amelie is the one that we are fighting. Ileana is the young one.
The young one I'm speaking of, if she's just staying in the territory until this is done, and she
made me promise that when we go up against Amelie, I would tell her. Katya says she wants to help.
that's my concern. She's hoarding witches, and if she's unconcerned with Ileana leaving, is there a range to how far away a witch needs to be for her to utilize whatever she's trying to utilize?
Katya shakes her head. I don't think she's hoarding witches. She needs one. She was gonna use Ileana, but she lost her.
There's
So her next
any
option
number.
was me. She lost me when Kaiser fucked up and intervened. Now she has Viper. Kaiser
There's
talked
any-
about the fact she needs to use one of them in her ritual.
I, for once, actually have an idea. For the first time. No, okay, so you said the Navy was bombarding a thing, right? Bombarding an area, and she was sending witches and her generals to go, not witches, sorry, zombies, and her general to go and kind of retake that position.
Do you want to send the new map in?
Oh, yes. Hang on. Where did my iPad go? There it is.
I was looking at the code.
Also, welcome, Cyrus. Good morning.
No.
Orion sleepily walks out of the sleeping tent and approaches the crew.
Considering the fact that she is not singling out a specific witch, my guess is that she either requires a witch's power or a witch's soul. In general.
Narcissa had an idea about that.
Please elaborate.
Well, you know that Narcissa was the one who helped create the demon weapons, right?
I do recall that, yes.
You have to use a witch's soul to create one. It's like a battery. You have to have a power source to make certain things work, right? It destroys the person it used to be in the process, but it's really powerful. The witches that Amelie has been gathering are all very powerful witches, whether they know it or not.
Oh, so an army of demon weapons.
No, I don't think an army. I think she's
Singular.
creating a thing. But it's not a
Enjoyed.
demon weapon. Kaiser talked about something worse. Something game-changing.
Oh, joy.
Think about it. She wants the amulet. What does that thing do? What did Ileana tell us?
It's capable of housing souls.
A lot of souls, right?
Precisely.
You only need.
She's not
Seems like
making
whatever.
a demon weapon. She's making the worst thing that she can. What's the worst thing that the DWMA can go up against over anything else? Yes.
Oh,
I think she's making a Kishin.
A Kishin under the control of a witch would be world-ending. And we cannot allow that to happen. And the fact is, we know that there is a bottleneck to her plan, and that is the amulet. And considering that we do not have a Kishin currently bearing down on us, I believe it's possible that that amulet is still in transit. We do not need to lay siege to her castle, we need to intercept this artifact.
That would force her to have to confront us, wouldn't it?
That, or it will make her so desperate that she will start making mistakes. And if she starts making mistakes, we have a chance to bring her down.
so where do we start locating this amulet at? Or where would we begin trying to locate it?
Well, I hear there's currently a fort under siege.
No, the amulet wouldn't be there. Ileana and Idris had the amulet. And then they handed it over when they gave me to Kaiser. He was the last one who had it.
So that
And
one
it was not on his person during the fight, which means he likely handed it off to someone.
Well, if he handed it off to someone, then she already has it. That was almost a month ago.
I suppose it's possible, but that raises the question of why she hasn't used it yet.
Maybe she's waiting for something?
And it's possible. Perhaps
You
the
mentioned
ritual has some
celestial
sort of
alignments.
restriction.
You mentioned celestial alignments earlier.
Oh yeah, Orion.
Orion, would you like to roll an astronomy check?
Give me the star map, star boy.
Orion fell back asleep standing.
No, I'm still here.
Orion, make me an astronomy check.
He's barely standing.
Judging by the trajectory of the moon and the sun, probably at the bottom of the ocean.
I think we're onto something. Nat 20. Holy shit.
Oh my god, Orion.
I'm
Immediately
like
as
I
the
sleep in the
party.
haze. I like put my fucking fingers up in the air, just like.
Wait, he says.
He just licks his finger and holds it to the air. Ah, yes. There's an eclipse tonight.
Orion, as they're talking about celestial events, immediately your eyes light up and you know. You know that there are two major celestial events that will happen within the next few days. One, there is a meteor shower that will happen approximately 3 to 4 days from now. Two, there is an eclipse that is going to happen at the end of the week. Both of those things probably not great.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some Majora's getting.
So you guys. Wait, so we're talking about celestial events? Like put my fingers up in the air. Yeah, there's gonna be a meteor shower in about 3 to 4 days, and some eclipse in about a week. The end of the week ish.
An eclipse
we got-
would augment the power of a witch. Perhaps she's waiting to perform this ritual until when they are at their strongest, so that the sacrifice brings out a greater soul.
Okay, so what if we were to defeat the zombies currently heading towards the Navy base? The Navy can send reinforcements, and then we can mount assaults on the keep.
I don't think you understand how long that's gonna take. Just trying to get to where the fortification the Navy is at is going to take us the better part of a week.
I hate it.
On foot, and if we try to fly, I mean, we might get lucky, but the AA guns at the edge of her territory are gonna shoot us down if we fuck up. Not to mention, the Navy has 3 strongholds in the area. And sure, she's hammering at them, but what's the point in trying to help them? The Navy can't help us with where we're going. They can't shoot into the mountains that far. None of their guns are that powerful. We don't have rail guns. At least not what I was told.
Yeah.
Katya says, glancing at
I suspect that she is attempting to push back the Navy in order to prevent assaults from multiple directions, and especially to prevent reinforcement from those areas. She does not want a gathering of powerful fighters.
She's expecting a small force. She's going to get a small force, and I've said that from the beginning. We're
But
going to have to go in there.
she underestimates all of you. You are children. And she underestimates even the most powerful warriors. To you, or to her, what happened was a fluke. You appealed to the better nature of the child, and she turned against her. To her, that did not involve anything that you could use against her. And since she is up in a mountain where the undead hordes are greatly diminished, she does not need to worry about Ileana fighting her. Certainly not with her hordes. Your greatest strength is the fact that she underestimates all of you. If you can get in carefully and take out her defenses before facing her, you would have a chance.
So, I've got a few questions that I've got to ask this Ileana person.
If we are
But
going to mount a siege, then we will have to meet with her.
She is our strongest advantage, after all. She's the one who controls the hordes of undead that are protecting us.
And she would be
Yeah.
able to provide us a path forward to the castle.
And it could be that she could help us dismantle the castle and give us reinforcements at the same time, depending on what all's in the castle. As Arthur said, everything is in the castle.
Here's the problem with that, I fear, Katya says. From what I can tell, looking at the soul and the way that the undead move under each of their commands, their magic is polarized. Does that make sense? She says, looking at Dante. Like, they're opposites of each other.
The methods through which the two of them perform their magic are different. There's definitely no denying that.
Like, this Amelie witch, she controls dead bodies. Flesh. She's a flesh crafter. Ilyana doesn't do that, from what I can tell. She's different somehow, and I'm afraid that their magics... I don't know. I feel like Amelie has an advantage over her as a flesh crafter.
Okay.
Given the fact that she is able to sustain Idris, I suspect that her magic is in some way capable of preserving the soul. That being said, I think I can understand why she seems so keen on preventing her from being able to fully assault her. She definitely does not want the child to face her in an even fight. That being said, she is still weaker than her. Amelie has centuries of experience.
Ilyana's just a kid.
Katya's just a kid as well, but
Hey, she
That's
says,
just-
looking at her.
Yeah, kid.
I'm a kid with like
Compliment.
1,000 years of experience in my head.
If you ask that couple experience, how the hell, or along with Dante, and I don't know, something. I'm not
She-
distracted.
I suspect that Amelie fears what Ilyana may be capable of, but not what she is able to do now. I would suspect that Amelie's abilities would be able to overwhelm Ilyana. Any corpses that get too close would become hers instead, with some effort.
Our best bet is that Ilyana can provide us enough bodies to keep Amelie's other bodies distracted. And we force Amelie to focus on us, and those can just fight it out on their own, without Amelie having the chance to pick them back up.
Keeping her distracted and keeping her attention divided will greatly diminish her ability to fight us.
There is another problem. As far as I can tell, based on what Ilyana has told me, all of you weapons are immune to this necromancy bullshit. But all of you Meisters, not so much. That means if
No.
anybody dies that isn't a weapon, she can and will take the opportunity.
Word.
Dante knows that better than anybody.
And so you will need to decide Whether or not you are willing to lay down your life to prevent that, or whether or not you will be strong enough to strike them down again if your Meister is to fall.
Mm,
And the
I think
only
they could-
thing we know that keeps bodies from getting back up is destroying them, right? So, burning them. That means we're
Destruction.
gonna need somebody who can light them on fire to go with us as well, and the only people I know that can do that are Kane and Sai.
Destruction or consecration. Although consecration typically takes much more time.
I think Faye would just kind of raise her hand.
Oh, right. I forgot you can use fire. My bad.
Brian's also gonna raise it. I can't to the degree she can, but I still can, and also here.
I can
He
create
says.
a holy field around me. I doubt I'd be able to concentrate fast enough. But something.
Perhaps while the bodies are within the field, she would not be able to raise them again. But I doubt you'd be able to permanently consecrate them without a ritual.
This is gonna
Keeping
fucking.
that field up would be really hard to maintain for a long period of time, Judah says.
Also true.
And you'd have to concentrate on it. It wouldn't be much help to anybody else.
Obviously, the simplest solution is to not die. But that is
Also
easier
true.
said than done.
Very true.
I do also have the fear, Warden says from the side, that, all of us go in there and try and, you know, fuck her up, and that means none of us are here.
Beans.
What if this is all a ploy to get us away from Death City?
That is also very likely. If she does believe we are capable of holding off such an assault, which she may be, I'm sure she watched the fight between us and Iger. And she is certainly convinced that we would not be able to stand against her, but she may believe that we are able to hold off her forces. And that would mean leaving an opening. And that means we have to decide between dividing our forces between defense and offense, or leaving Death City completely unprotected. At least from those of us capable of greater feats of strength.
The rebel fighters are very capable. Leaving one person behind is probably enough to give them an edge as to whatever they can throw at us.
Yeah, one person should be fine. One group of people.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
Was that your Charlie Brown reenactment? Because that was really good.
What?
Wah, 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 wah.
Didn't
Nice, y'all.
understand a single fucking word.
You know what? Fuck it. Never mind.
You know what? Never mind.
Scratch that.
Fucking damn it.
Welcome back.
You want to try that again?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Damn.
You hurt his feelings, guys. Come on.
No.
I'm sorry.
Man, I've been awake for fucking 20 minutes and y'all are already shitting on me. I'm gonna go back to the
Listen,
fucking bed.
You
Fuck
gotta
y'all.
wake up ready to catch it.
Catch what?
Shit.
Well, I'm
No.
over here on the opposite end.
Oh my lord.
Anyway.
So, to recap, Judah says, we have mounting pressure to act. We don't know where the amulet is. We know that she has Viper. We know that she has 2 generals under her command, one of which is assaulting the base to the north, ? We know that she has whatever the hell Achilles is that Katya just mentioned, and we know there's a meteor shower in 3 to 4 days and an eclipse at the end of the week. What do we do with that?
Do we know the effects of the meteor shower on whatever magic we're dealing with here?
Would Dante know, considering he's a rhizostoma?
You would know the eclipse is bad news. You have not dealt with a meteor shower.
Hmm.
I don't
Typically,
think Orion would know at all.
typically it's only lunar events that augment the powers of witches, though I know certain meteorological events have supposedly empowered other magical creatures.
Brian's gonna hold up his hand and just kind of go, can I speak for a second? We literally have a witch here. Why don't we go ask Lunala what a meteor shower would do, if anything?
You think Lunala knows?
No, why the hell she wouldn't know? What the fuck is happening over here?
I like how you're suggesting Lunala, Rosada says, when you have a 1,000-year-old witch in that kid's head.
Hey, wait a second!
Wait a minute!
Lunola lived an extensively sheltered life. I doubt she would know.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Lunala was trapped in a
Under
cave
the sea.
under the sea for like 20 years.
Despite all the rage.
Still just a rat in a cage.
I'm not doing this again. No.
Still just a cat in a cage?
I'm not doing this again.
As someone would say,
Maybe he was just someone we used to know.
Oh my god! All of you are taking psychic damage. Give me 10 points of health. I don't care. I don't care. This cannot continue to go unpunished.
Orion actually just falls over now.
He just drops dead.
Dies outright.
Orion
Smited
actually
by
falls back
God.
to sleep. Smited by
It's
God.
just a lightning strike.
A rock inexplicably
It's just like-
falls from the sky.
He just says, despite all his rage, and then he just gets fucking nude.
I don't remember what the question was. I lost.
Do we need to ask Narcissa if this meteorological event would be important for whatever she's planning?
Oh man, I thought this was Prydwen's thing, Katya says and sighs. She sits down and closes her eyes. Nothing happens for a long minute. Finally, her eyes start to glow purple. They look up at the rest of you and don't say anything.
Faye will wave. A little too excitedly.
Anna's taking a moment. She hasn't encountered this very often and still doesn't know what to do about it.
I think while Katya is buffering over there, Brian's gonna kind of make his way over to Faye.
Nope, Faye is running from you. Faye is awkwardly scooching away from you.
Brian kind of like in a headlock, and he's just like,
Nope.
we're talking outside. He's just gonna kind of nudge you outside a little bit.
Oh god. Faye's gonna look at Warden and mouth the word help.
Warden walks over, picks Faye up like a cardboard box, sets her down, pats her on the head.
Brian just glares at Faye.
Ryan's just hitting the fence
there's-
pole with a bubble coming out of his nose.
Tao pokes you in the forehead to wake you up.
Is your pizza done? That's a no.
Narcissa, there is a gap in my knowledge.
Oh, it's you.
Finally.
Please tell me
Hello.
why I've been awakened in the middle of my slumber.
We would like to know what a meteor shower does to a witch's power.
A meteor shower. Could you be more
Yes.
specific?
Brian's gonna look over at Orion. You got any more specifics than that?
Amelie is performing a ritual.
What time of the year is it?
What time of the year is it?
Yeah, I was about to say.
It is nearing the end of summer.
You know it.
Fall is beginning soon.
I suppose you're referring to the Perseids? The mid-August prolific meteor shower. Big glowing fireballs. Does that sound about right?
Brian is once again gonna look over at Orion and like squint his eyes.
Ryan's just gonna shake his head, kind of give a thumbs up. Very, very pretty, very pretty.
The thing about meteor showers is they have a long, deep-seated history with witches. Some believe them to be omens of good luck, or even portals that grant wishes. I'm sure all of you have heard the wish on a falling star bullshit songs that people sang. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Kozia's mother used to sing them all the time. Anyways, what I know about meteors... Don't start! She points at you.
Stop.
I hate that song, she says. Anyways, there's a belief that meteor showers are connected to celestial energy, and some witches try to use them for manifestation or cleansing rituals to be committed during peak falling star activity.
Which
Some
means
people
that
also try to absorb the energy believed to be held in each of these falling stars to use to strengthen their magic or enact some sort of ritual or something to that like, but it was never really my cup of tea personally. I prefer to wait for eclipses.
there
It's
is
also
an
one of those
eclipse
that
leading
goes
up.
So we've got an even smaller window to work with,
Yes.
or two small windows to work with.
I suspect that she will be saving the actual ritual for the eclipse.
But
However,
a fight during those meteor showers is not going to be helpful.
How far of
yes,
a distance is it from here to her shit castle?
It's not close, Narcissa says. The girl and her friends were walking for a very long time from my recollection, and they weren't even close to the castle, just looking at it from afar through the railgun girl's scope.
if we can make it before the meteor shower, we reduce the likelihood of her empowering herself before the fight. We know that the eclipse will be the final straw, most likely. But we cannot allow her to do whatever she intends to do during the shower. Why is there a small cat here?
It's Apollyon.
Scudo starts barking and chasing the cat.
Oh no.
I see Brian pick up the small orange cat. The fuck are you doing? Why are you screaming at me? I fed you, you orange rat chicken. Fuck you.
Beefing with a cat.
My cat.
These kids trying to eat my calves. Stop it.
He's a chef.
Good lord.
They're so fucking stupid.
That cat's wanting food.
Yeah, I am not food. I am not.
If he tries hard enough, you are.
He needs to not try hard enough. Why? Hold on, I'm gonna fist fight my cat real quick.
Will that be all? Narcissa says.
I feel like that's all I can really ask.
Good. I do not like taking time from the child. I have had plenty of it.
I can sympathize.
I have seen what your century has to offer, and I am not interested. She closes her eyes and the purple glow disappears. Katya rubs her eyes and looks up at you. Was that helpful?
Yes, we have a much smaller window than we initially anticipated.
Oh, good.
Good news and bad news.
If the shower comes to pass, I suspect she will attempt to use it to augment her power. Most likely in preparation for the ritual that she will do on the eclipse.
The shower? Katya says, looking up at you.
The meteor shower.
Okay, she says, sounding confused.
According to Orion, there is a meteor shower that is going to happen within, I believe, 3 days. And then, at the end of the week, there is going to be the eclipse.
Oh yeah, the Perseids. I forgot about those. My dad and I used to watch them this time of year, I think. It's like 100 meteors per hour or something.
Yes. According to Narcissa, it's possible she may use this time for absorbing some sort of magical power from them.
Gross.
Very.
So, did we figure out what we're doing yet? Katya says, yawning and stretching.
There is no option. Either we stop her now, or the worst will come to pass.
We, Katya says, looking up at you skeptically.
Unfortunately, there is little time, and there are not very many people whom we can assemble in order to deal with this witch.
She leans forward. We, she says, looking up at you even more skeptically.
There is, a plan.
Really?
Yes. I have discussed it with Pridwin.
The plan is fuck Richard's gift thing. Oh, please tell me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I suppose I can reveal it now. The fact is that there are very, very few things that Amelie fears. And I happen to know one of them.
Katya crosses her arms.
She's afraid of ghosts. Me, particularly.
This is a bad idea.
When do we not have a bad idea?
I mean, that's a completely valid fear.
Good idea.
Better question to that is, when does Brian ever have a coherent thought?
What?
This meteor shower is
Huh?
fucking crazy.
What?
The crate that was delivered contains the replica of my armor that was displayed at the castle. For all she knows, I have been dead and gone for nearly 3 centuries.
So what? You're gonna put Pridwin in that getup?
Yes.
It's a bad idea, Dante. Pridwin got really weird the last time he tried to put on one of you guys' armor. Like, really weird.
There is a difference between what happened previously and what we are planning.
So enlighten us.
The other armor belongs to, well, you know exactly who it belongs to.
Yeah, I do.
So that is nothing like what we are doing. And as for the plan, like I said, she's dangerous. And she's much more powerful than she was when I faced her the first time. But she is arrogant, she is spiteful, and the more distracted she is, the more easily she will make mistakes. If she sees the one thing that ever got her close to death staring her in the eye, it will not give us a great advantage, but it will give us an advantage. And every small advantage counts.
Okay, but she's not gonna see the armor if you're in weapon form, right? Isn't that a problem? You can't fight without the shield, and neither can Pridwin.
And this is true. but I do not need to be in weapon form. Not at the beginning of the fight. I am almost certain that she is going to want to begin our encounter with her with, well, a great deal of gloating. She's going to want to stroke her own ego. And that will give us time to avail ourselves. She only needs to know that I am still here. Then we can fight.
Better idea. Katya says, holding a finger up. Why don't you put Lunala in the armor? And let her carry you in the shield. I mean, you're still talking. Still sounds like it's coming from the armor, right? Illusion.
This is true.
Of course, good
She
luck
does-
convincing your wife to get into that getup.
She would possess the strength to wear it, although I'm not entirely sure that she... I suppose her and Pridwin are similar in height. Well, that will be up to him to discuss.
Problem with this whole theory. Baby? She makes a potato shape with her hands. Baby.
Yeah. That... Ain't no trouble bringing that fucking child on this mission. Hell no.
Lumina will need to be looked after, but I know for a fact that neither Pridwin nor Lunala would want to stand aside while this battle happens.
I mean, you could put her in the hood with Bandit. Is Bandit a good babysitter? Katya says, looking up.
I would not know. However, we had already agreed that somebody would need to stay behind to keep an eye on Death City.
Terrible idea. So Albert said, gesturing to the possum inside of his jacket, and then raises his eyebrows.
So I suppose the question of who stays behind is going to be a question of who would be a good babysitter.
Literally nobody in this group, Judah says.
Personally, I would not trust any of you with my child.
Hey, Katya
Aw.
says.
Me with my
Aw, thank you.
I stand by what I said.
Screw
Okay,
you,
so-
Dante, Katya says.
all of the
No,
horrible
it makes sense.
I'm a good
Oh,
aunt.
I pick fights with pretty much anyone who's going to hurt someone. So yeah.
inside of the possum hole, and then have Bandit with the possum.
I'm a good aunt, Katya says again, crossing her arms.
You're going.
I am not disputing that. I am simply saying I do not trust you with my child.
Thank you.
Great.
Who wants the baby in the possum?
You are not putting Lumina in the possum.
That's a terrible idea. Lumina would wear that thing like a coat.
Oh god, it's like
She'd
the
wear it
Jake
like a
suit from
onesie.
Adventure Time.
Well, hey, it's an idea. And we can leave Lumina with Bandit and Albert.
I feel like I just see Albert looking slightly horrified. Suddenly
Aware
understand.
of his own.
I'm really just
Yeah.
imagining like Lumina wearing Albert like a onesie and her face is sticking out of Albert's mouth like a hood.
First of all,
That is
sounds awful.
horrible.
I need art of that. Oh man, that's gonna live
Oh,
rent free in
God.
my head for a while.
I do have the art piece of Lumina and the shark onesie.
Oh my god, I forgot about the shark onesie.
Okay, so no baby and possum. But what about possum and raccoon babysit baby?
It's
What
a terrible
raccoon could
idea.
ask?
That's an absolutely terrible idea. Absolutely not. However, I do have a suggestion, Katya says.
I am listening.
The ladybirds. They're all siblings. All of the siblings but the oldest has survived. They know how to keep children alive. Hell, the youngest one is like 4. And she's been in active combat.
This is true.
I feel like we just missed the
I'd
most
let them
obvious.
babysit my kid. Katya shrugs.
I'd let them babysit my possum. It's the closest thing I have to a kid probably will ever have. I'm just holding him by like the scruff of the neck like you would hold a cat. He's just dangling like.
I mean, Pridwin and Lunala are not going to be happy about anybody having to watch their kid, but if it had to be somebody here, I think they would be okay with them, right?
I think that is a fair assessment. They definitely seem more responsible than this group.
I think that's up to them. So.
Well, that'll be for them to decide, I guess.
And then all that remains is the question of how we lay siege.
Yeah, how are we going about doing that?
If we can get in unseen, we have a better chance of being able to find and rescue Viper. I would suspect that if she knew we were coming, she would attempt to hold her hostage. Although, that being said, she also cannot kill her until the ritual.
So, what do we do?
Hmm. Ileana will create the distraction, allow us to get in. If we are confident in our ability to sneak or find an alternative pathway into the castle that she is not watching, then we may be able to get in without her knowledge. If we can do so, then we may be able to rescue Viper before confronting her.
You really think Ileana's gonna be a good enough distraction?
Since it's a ramshackle castle, how much surveillance do they have?
She's still gonna have a lot of undead, Rasada says. Like, a lot. Not like millions of bodies in one space, but a lot.
I recall her
Well-
tying severed heads to trees for surveillance.
Okay.
She probably did the same thing around the mountains.
Because the idea would have been she's got an open entrance for us to walk into.
Didn't she have,
Why
like,
not?
the string light thing? She says to Arthur.
Random question: are the heads like those shrunken heads from like, Hotel Transylvania, like the sassy little heads?
What is it?
You don't know
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
talking about.
There's a hotel in Transylvania now?
Never mind.
A voodoo magic.
Dante's too old for this shit.
Conte, it's okay. Transylvania is real. Transylvania and her.
It was still called... Wait, Transylvania is still a thing? I thought it turned into Romania.
No, that's Pennsylvania, I think.
What?
Don't know right to translate.
What
It's
are
okay,
you?
guys. Brian never had a geography class to save his life.
Oh.
Saved his whole life except for when he fucking teleported to Russia.
I was gonna say, except for when he fell off it.
He got shot.
No, no, you fell off it. No.
That's okay.
I don't
Anyways.
think Ileana is going to be a good enough distraction unless she's there in person. And we want Ileana with the main group, right?
This is true. We do not want her to
Probably.
accompany us in the final fight, ideally, but she could keep her legions, providing us an opening.
So we need an actual distraction. A good
Okay.
distraction that would get her attention, right?
Quit eating all the pepperoni. I'll tell your mother.
Brian and Faye at the food table in the back.
Joke's on you. My mother died.
Do you have a suggestion?
I could throw a big ass rock.
Katya looks
And
at
to be-
Dante. Like, really?
Unga bunga.
I could throw maze.
That. Shut the fuck up.
To be fair,
we
we
want
could
Maze
absolutely
to fire.
use Maze as a siege engine.
We could. But we want Maze in the fight. And
I mean, he'll be fine, right? I've thrown you before.
Look, you want a distraction, you want something that's actually going to interest her. She shrugs. That's me.
That is a
What about
I'm
terrible
not gonna throw
idea.
you.
I hate that idea.
I'm the one that she wanted.
Well, yes, but can he get
could it
And
be
so
that
your
we
suggestion.
could tempt her with a more powerful soul?
That's me, Katya says.
Yeah, that's why I'm piecing that together. Yes, but
You want the temptation of a more powerful soul, the soul she wanted before she got her hands on Viper. That's me.
anyone
I
else?
can get just close enough to draw her attention, and North and I can hold off whatever bullshit she throws our way, and that'll give you enough time to get close. Right?
all of our
It's-
plans just suck because it's always coming down to relying on way too little resources.
Yeah, that's kind of how.
Way too little resources.
This is why I was
Yeah.
hoping to take too long to get there. The people from the Navy ships and outposts, not the ships themselves.
But she's keeping that from happening. She's keeping her forces warring against the Navy so they can't assist us.
But that could be to our advantage as well, since whatever she has left is what she'd send after you.
She wouldn't use all of her cards, but yeah. I'm sure she'd send a decent chunk out if she thought she could get her hands on me.
Honestly, if we had soldiers from the Archon or the Executioner, that would be wonderful. Believe it or not, the Executioner crew is very good at executing people and witches. As is the
Really?
name.
I don't see that as an option.
I know it's not, I'm just saying. It would have been very helpful.
If she panics, she may recall all of her army, but if she's panicking, then we already have her facing the possibility of death. And by that case, nobody would be able to get to us before the end of the fight, whichever way it ended. We are doing this alone. For now.
I'm just trying to think of this in a bit more granular. Like, How is her castle? Like, do we just walk into the castle? Is that the plan?
It can't be that easy, can it?
Because
If
I
it
was thinking of
is-
flying into the castle, but that would require being less detectable than shrunken heads scanning people.
If it is similar to the one that I passed through when I attempted to kill her the first time, it will be defended. Even though she wants us to come, she does not want us to do so easily. And she will have some means of defense to weaken us before our confrontation. Although it is also not going to be impervious. We may have a chance of sneaking in.
Wish I had better intel for you, but I don't, Masada says with a shrug. We just didn't want to get that close. If it's any consolation, Masada says, leaning against Arthur, we can go with the kid.
Completely separating our forces wouldn't be wise. I definitely think that she should have company. I doubt that Ilyana will come out to face her herself. She will likely send one of her pets to collect you.
So what, the general or the thing, Katya says.
I'm unsure which she would choose.
I really prefer not to fight the thing.
My guess is that the
Consider-
general is still in the front lines, so
Not the second general's in the front lines. The first one she keeps like a personal bodyguard. Keeps him close unless she has to do something super important.
so you.
Unless she has another proxy, Katya says, looking over. She had one when we were dealing with Kaiser, right? What if she has more?
It's possible. But that brings me to the consideration. If we do use you as a distraction, we could create an ambush. She will stay behind her lackeys for as long as possible. As confident and self-assured as she is, she does not like putting herself in danger. The fewer of them that are there for the final confrontation, the better. One general is occupied, but one is guarding her along with her pet. At the minimum. If we can draw them out and eliminate them, then we can give ourselves an advantage for the final fight.
And we need to remember she has hostages in there, Warden says.
Yeah, that's why I'm not suggesting the obvious.
I'm doubtful that she would do anything to Viper until she actually has the ability to do
I'm not
so.
talking about Viper.
She would have other captives, yes.
I'm talking about Xavier's sisters.
And she would definitely turn them against us. And they would not have a choice. And like Bridwin said, they are unsure about what the conditions are to activate the cursed objects around their necks. Disobedience seems to be one, but if failure is another, then simply making them unable to fight will not be an option. And we also do not know if she can activate them remotely without any sort of condition. The way that I beat her the first time was by eliminating all of her advantages before facing her. And even then, it was incredibly difficult. But I see that as our only course forward.
Two birds, one stone. If we can somehow isolate Xavier's sisters before our assault, we could also gain intel. But we'd have to figure out about the curse, and quickly.
That's the problem. If she's able to activate these cursed objects remotely, then it's possible that even capturing them could bring them death. Which means we need to have a way to nullify the curse before we even attempt to do so.
So lure out the general first.
It seems like the wisest course of action. Lure them out, bring them down, and she will know that we are coming, but she already knows that we are coming.
And we have our quote-unquote bait. But if we as a group take down the general quickly, or whatever the beast is, but we want the general because the general would have the information we need. Or close enough.
I doubt he's going to give us anything.
I doubt that even if he wanted to, he would be able to.
That's the problem.
Also, if everybody is focused on taking out the general, who knows what she's going to do. The two-part plan sounded better. Distraction while you guys sneak in. That's just me, Katya says, crossing her arms.
It's too risky for Xavier's sisters. We need information now. Luring out the general could have gotten us that information. But if he doesn't have it, who does?
Amelie.
Considering that she used them in the capture of Viper, presumably they are here, but whether she keeps them in her castle for personal defense, or if she has them out on an assignment, that depends on whether or not we will even have to deal with them.
That's what I'm saying. There's too many variables there. If we just go in for Amelie.
Didn't your sister say something Dante, Katya says, rubbing the bridge of her nose. Pridwin's sister said Apollyon said something about the magic. Like if the person who did it dies, it goes away.
Meaning if we kill her quickly enough, she will not be able to enact the curse on them.
I think.
Could that work in sort of, if we could somehow create a nullification field around her for just a second, would that sever the connection?
I don't think so. I think
No.
you could nullify the individual possibly for a short period of time, but not her specifically. They're like curse tags, like they act independently, I think.
Although
I was
if they
thinking
act
of more like
independently-
severing the. I was thinking more like severing the connection long enough to get this thing off. But I get your point.
If they act independently, it's unlikely that she has any means of remotely activating them herself, which means so long as they do not break the conditions, they would be safe. However, that
would
creates a
mean-
problem. If they are
Yeah.
there and they are commanded to defend her, then we will have to fight her while having a group of people who we cannot harm actively attacking us.
Also, if defending her, if she dies, is that a condition for stopping the spell, or is that a condition for the spell, the curse, activating? Which takes priority?
We don't know.
And that would be the gamble. But that would also be the only option if we came to that point. From what Pridwin told me about his sister's experience, she was able to delay the tag's activation with one spell, and then able to disable it with another. But it required a great deal of effort.
And that was for one, and we'd have more than that.
Precisely. So, the way I see it, there's only one course of action, and it's entirely dependent on whether or not they're at the castle. We need to kill her. No matter what. Whether or not they are an obstacle in doing so is entirely down to chance at this point.
Killing her's too easy, Katya says under her breath. She deserves worse.
She does.
I might have a plan about the sisters, but I'll have to do some talking with Narcissa to figure it out. Leave that to me.
Very well. I will trust you in that. I suppose if we divide our forces, I'm sure that her generals are considerably weaker than she is. Not to say that they will be an easy fight, but I think that if only you, the cowboy, and perhaps any other assistance possible might be able to hold off the general while we would deal with her.
Don't underestimate us. We can handle ourselves, Katya says, looking at Arthur.
I would not underestimate you, but I ask that you do not underestimate the enemy as well.
Trust me, she says, looking at Dante. I am painfully aware. So,
Very well.
we have to sneak, Warden says uncomfortably.
Trust me, I don't like it either.
Provided her attention is driven towards something else, sneaking will be more about not making too much noise as opposed to actually remaining hidden.
She lets out a thankful breath.
As long as we do not draw her attention to us while the distraction is occurring, we should be able to get the upper hand against her.
So, be loud. You can do that, right, Arthur?
It's what I do best.
Great. Now you just have to convince Pridwin and Lunala to go along with this plan, she says, grinning up at Dante.
That seems like a job for someone else. I'm out.
Honestly, leave me the fuck out of that.
I will do what I can.
So, is there anything we need to do before we do this? Imani asks from the side.
I'm gonna go make a barrel of holy water.
I need to contact Ileana, fill her in.
I will speak with Lunala and attempt to convince her of this plan.
So since we're breaking up that meeting, I think Ryan's gonna let Faye walk in front of him, and then he's just kind of gonna grab her by the arm, pull her to the side before anything.
Brian, you stealthily grab Faye by the arm and yeet her into a nearby tent.
And he's gonna put his hands like on both sides of her shoulders, and just kind of push her against the wall. Why are you avoiding me? You have been avoiding me for a whole month.
No particular reason.
This one happened to be a particular kiss that happened about a month ago now, would it?
I don't remember a kiss. I don't remember.
Oh, really? Ryan's gonna kiss her.
Oh, shit.
Remember that? I remember that.
Oh, look!
I
No,
feel
no, no,
like
no.
the entire party is peeking through the flap of the tent. There's just like 13 eyes peering in.
You are
What
not.
the hell did I miss?
Oh yeah,
He's
I
gonna-
forgot to tell you. Those two are a thing now, I guess? Question mark. Warden says.
I'm too
Ryan?
old for this.
Put it on the
You
side
were
of Faye.
like this too. Don't even start. Katya says. I've seen how you talk to your wife in the shield.
We're busy. We have a mission. I don't have time for.
We can seconds to have this discussion.
I don't really know if that's a good idea.
It's a great idea. Why have you been avoiding me? Come on. Please. I would like to know why you're avoiding me.
You hear a popping sound as a tin of Jiffy Pop is being cooked by Anna's hand.
Oh, I actually have some salt flavor for that. Warden says.
Nope. Nope, Ryan's just gonna push her against the wall again.
Gotta do it. Because you don't have time.
Have time for
And for this.
this? Yeah? Yeah? No, I think we have plenty of time for this. I want to know what this is. What is
You
it,
know,
Faye?
it's gonna take me some time to get a hold of Ileana, Katya says loudly to Arthur.
He's gonna like glare that direction.
Ryan once again on the other side, on like Katya, not Katya, on Faye's cheek, and just move her face back to facing him.
Because I made it weird. I made it
You
weird.
didn't.
No,
You made
I
nothing
made
weird.
it a little weird. Come on, is it like a little weird? I did a
No,
thing.
you didn't. The only thing weird, you avoiding.
What? Well,
Yeah.
well, maybe I've been avoiding you because I didn't want to have this conversation.
Well, too late for that. Like,
Where's Warden? This would be a great time. Great time.
This is painful
Great
to
time.
watch, Amani says to Warden. Warden nods.
You want some popcorn?
Look,
Yes, I do, actually.
Brian's gonna look around, and then he's just gonna grab Faye's hand, and they're gonna whirlwind step about 120 off.
Ah, God damn it.
You try to whirlwind step, but you're inside a tent, so you smack directly into the tent wall.
Yep.
Okay, now who's on top of who's? I'm assuming they fail.
Oh no!
Also, it's a 10. So you can't go through it.
Yes, it's a physical object. You can't teleport. So you're gonna break a whole tent down.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
Yes, I am.
What? No.
Conversation.
This is a terrible decision.
You
I don't
try
care.
to teleport through the wall, it does not work. The tent comes down on top of you.
Now Faye's gonna try to sneak away.
Nope. Brian's gonna.
Oh, come on. Can I make a roll for that? That would be great.
I'll actually
Wanna
let you
roll
make a roll for that. I will let you make a
What are we
presence
rolling?
roll versus
A what roll?
Brian's perception.
Considering that Brian let say that whole time, I have advantage.
I guess I would let you have
Yeah. So what exactly am I rolling?
advantage.
D20?
Advantage on a d20, and Faye gets a presence check.
God damn it.
Uh,
I got a 5. You tried.
You
She
tried.
tried and failed.
You tried.
Look, okay. I get that. I don't know how you feel, but I know for my life. Okay? I know the person in this team. It's just, you know, something has changed. I'm happier around you. I want to be around you more. I want to know more of your story.
No, you don't.
No, trust
Yeah.
me, I do.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't
Yep.
know he was capable of being this cute, Amani says to Warden.
It
I
really-
didn't know he was capable of feelings, Judah says.
Regardless of what asshole he yells out loud.
I'm just picturing like you see two figures just under this tent.
Yep.
like
Like
we
two
still
kids
haven't
under
left
a
the
sheet.
tent. Yeah.
Emma's just sitting in the corner munching on popcorn.
I didn't mean to. Look, maybe we can just try to go back to how it was before.
I don't want to go back.
Before, oh, wasn't it nice before?
No.
Before I
No,
did a thing.
no, we are not going back. I don't want to go back. So from your face, you don't want to. I know you're just embarrassed.
How can you see anything under here?
I'm magic. Okay.
Okay, are you done? Is this conversation over?
No, no, it's not.
Oh
You
god.
haven't said anything. You've just trying to get out of it. Stop
Yeah, I
trying
said
to
things.
the conversation.
Many things.
Just have the heart.
So
conversation.
many things.
Do we,
I don't do
do I-
hard conversations.
do
That's
I
Warden.
intervene in this? Warden says.
Typically, Warden is the one who does these things, and I did not ask her before I decided to do stupid, which is clearly why we have problems now.
Generally,
Yeah,
with
but-
this sort of thing, you just watch them make the mistakes.
So why don't you ask her? Warden says from the side.
Why don't I ask her? And she didn't do it. This is not just me asking. I'm genuinely confused.
Faye, you are using me as an excuse, Warden says. So ask me.
Maybe. Yeah, well, it's kind of late to ask you now.
Is it?
So I think so. I mean, I already did it.
She opens the flap of the tent and picks you up and sets you on your feet. You remember what I told you? Right before everything went to shit. With that weird demon.
Yes.
What did I tell
Kind
you?
of look at the ground. That I have to start doing stuff by myself.
I said you have to grow up sometime.
The same thing, and I did do a thing, and then this happened. So I'd like to not do that anymore.
Do you want to not do that anymore because you don't care about him? Or do you want to not do that anymore because you're scared about what might happen if you do?
The second one.
So maybe tell him that instead of trying to run away again?
Can I do it later?
No!
Warden sighs. You know what? Sure, yeah. But the thing about waiting until later is, what happens if you die, or he dies, before your later happens? Just food for thought. She ruffles your hair like she always does and walks back.
So about that food.
You just hear Brian from under the tent, and you kind of raise and go back down.
Do, and she's on the way to.
Faye boogies off toward the food tent. Rapidly. What are the rest of you doing?
I think Brian's still laying under the.
Maybe you should say something to him, Katya says, looking at Arthur.
Arthur shrugs.
To Amani for a second.
Amani gives you a pitying look.
You know, I did all of that to try to tell her how I was feeling, and yet I still didn't manage to get the words out.
Yeah, well, the thing about that I've found is telling somebody how you feel about them happens the best under duress. Does that sound right? She says, looking at the party.
It's not ideal, but it works.
At least people listen when they're under duress.
And on someone.
No.
Oh, right, shrugs.
Okay, well, I just have to survive until she's ready. That's fine. Brian's gonna get out from under the tent, dust himself off, and start walking.
Were you hungry the tent?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Brian is just like kind of laying on his back after Faye left, and he's just like, ugh. This is kind of how I imagine that.
So, Brian is sad, and Faye is boogieing off to the food tent. What are the rest of you doing?
Dante's getting ready for a conversation that does not want to have.
Katya is trying to watch this conversation subtly with Arthur.
Dante will go over to Ludala's tent and he'll knock on the frame and say, "As forewarning, this is Dante."
So I should put my clothes back on? Ludala says from inside the tent.
I would prefer that, yes.
I'm kidding. Just come in.
Dante will step in.
She is holding Lumina, who is surprisingly asleep for once.
We have come upon new information.
Great, she says.
We believe that we know why they took Viper. And by the sounds of it, they are that she is attempting to create a Keishan.
She doesn't look surprised by this information at all.
Unsurprising, I know, but we have an idea of the timeline.
Does this have to do with the box that Pridwin wouldn't tell me about? She says, looking at
Yes.
the box.
Yes, we have very little time. There will be a meteor shower, which she will likely use to grow stronger, and then there will be an eclipse, which we suspect she will use for the ritual. Meaning we have approximately 3 days.
Oh, is that all?
That being said, we need every advantage we can get in order to bring her down.
So, you want my husband to walk into battle in that suit of armor, she says, looking at the box.
As a matter of fact, no. I want you to walk into battle wearing that armor.
She almost drops Lumina. Almost. And then doesn't. Excuse me? Dante, I'm flattered, but what?
After discussing with everyone, I think that it would be the wisest course of action. Neither of you will be able to fight at full strength without each other.
Dante, I don't know how to wear armor. At most, I've worn Pridwin's goofy hat.
It is not difficult.
Okay.
Pridwin would be able to help you with the more complicated process of putting it on, but I am certain that you possess the strength to actually wear it.
Once again, flattered. I feel like you're missing a very major problem with this whole scenario, she says, looking at Lumina.
We also considered that fact. I would not want Lumina in the threat of danger. For that, the group suggested putting her under the Ladybird's care while we were facing the witch.
Lunala makes a face.
They are more trustworthy than anyone else.
While that is reasonable, I'm still not a fan of leaving our only child under the care of literally anybody else.
I am not either, and I'm sure that Pridwin isn't either. But I also know that we will be needed for this fight.
If I could punch you right now, she says. Getting tired of your shit, Dante, she says, pacing back and forth.
I can assure you I do not enjoy causing you this much grief.
Pain, irritation.
If punching me would make you feel better, you can always come into the shield to do so without harming Pridwin.
You know what? I might take you up on that, she says thoughtfully. fine. If you can assure me they're not gonna kill my child in the span of time it takes us to do this.
Honestly, if anything, I'm more concerned that she might kill them.
Yeah, she says, looking down at her little fangs poking out while she's sleeping.
And again, I would not ask you to do this if I did not believe that it would work.
Alright, fine. Fine. I'm just gonna need to talk with the girls for a long time. I need to write
Of course.
a fucking instruction manual out. You see her, she, with one hand, pulls out like a notebook out of her bag, writes one side of the paper, do, with a line under it, writes on the other side of the paper, don't, in all caps, with a line under it, draws a line down the middle.
I will make preparations. I'll make sure that Pridwin is free to speak with you when you're done.
Yeah, that would be nice, she says as she starts writing.
And he's just gonna get to work on preparing the armor.
What are the rest of you doing? Orion? Anna?
I believe I said I was preparing a barrel of holy water.
I will let you do that without making any rolls, because you are a holy specialist.
I think Brian is going to try to distract himself from that conversation, and he's going to go over to Anna and see if maybe there's a way with his buffs he can buff the potency of the holy water.
Do
You understand
have
that
an argument for how you would do that?
So it's holy water, right? If I can find a way to make the water more dense, then it might concentrate the holiness of the water, making it more potent.
Heavy water.
Yeah, skeleton.
No, we do not want heavy water.
My trouble with that is that you're a storm specialist, not a water specialist specifically.
That's why I said try. But storms have water, so it's worth a shot.
Actually, there is something that you might be able to helping me with because there's another part to this plan.
Oh.
I need a trebuchet.
Okay, so imagine for a second I don't know what a trebuchet is. Oh, is that?
Huh? I like to imagine like Orion's like looking at his star charts to make sure like the meteor shower and like the eclipse actually is happening within the next week. He just hears that and looks over. It's just like, what?
So imagine for a second I actually know what you're talking about. Continue.
And then Brian thinks for a second, and then he looks at Anna, gets very excited, and goes, "Oh, is that a catapult?"
Yes.
Please tell me that. Yeah.
The classic yeet machine, Imani says, still eating popcorn.
Yes.
Sorry,
It's a specific type of catapult that uses a counterweight to throw.
what?
More accurate. We need to be accurate, at least somewhat.
Gotcha.
I'm going to be making a few more barrels of holy water.
Okay. I'm assuming you need the trebuchet built there, because it would kind of be a pain to move that.
We will need to build it wherever we intend. We need to make it quickly wherever we intend to station Kadia.
Brian is gonna look very slow. Like he's just gonna turn cartoonishly slow towards Amani. Want to build a trebuchet?
Wait a minute, hold on. You're wanting to throw it at Katya?
No. I want Katya to have a measure in case zombies show up.
That makes more sense. Okay. I was about to say, won't that hurt her?
I have no intention for that to be aimed at Katya.
Gotcha. Okay, track it. I'm on board. I would love to build a yeet machine. She gets out a pen and paper and starts trying to draw out a loose diagram. Orion, you're looking at star charts while they're making a blueprint for a trebuchet. What are you doing with those star charts?
All Orion was probably gonna do was just make sure that like the times line up, like when the meteor shower is actually gonna start, with like the alignment of.
Checking your notes in the star charts, it does in fact look like you are correct. It's the Pleiades. The big end of summer meteor shower. It's the most reliable meteor shower annually. The one that always happens.
Great.
And you also know, checking your notes, that it is a meteor shower that lasts over several days.
So it could line up with the eclipse.
It's more like
them happening at the same time.
It's more like it lasts over the span of like 48 hours.
Okay. And then the eclipse probably
like
would
at
happen.
about 7 days away from you, as opposed to the meteor showers 3 to 4.
Is anything I could read, or is there any like notes I have, maybe, that depict what kind of eclipse this is going to be?
You know what? Make me another astronomy check. Let's find out.
It's a total eclipse for all sides.
Total eclipse of the heart?
I hate you.
18.
With an 18.
Run around there.
I'm trying to decide. Give me just a second. I was never good with astronomy.
I just find it interesting. You know, moons and shit. Stars and planets and bullshit like that.
So, from what you can tell, I'm sorry, this is what it says for August. From what you can tell, it does look like it's going to be a total solar eclipse in which the moon and sun are completely aligned.
Ah, fuck. I mean, yay.
Yippee!
Well, that sucks. Tao says, reading over your shoulder.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good, Tal.
I think we are cooked.
Yeah. We still have time to leave.
We do. However, I feel like that might weigh heavily on your conscience.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know. He
Yours,
starts
though?
glancing at some of the group. I'm kind of starting to enjoy their company. A little.
They're just... There's something, you know?
You never had a big family.
No. No, I didn't. And I sometimes prefer to keep it like that.
Even when they annoy you, it's endearing to have people like them around. It makes you feel like you're home, even when you're not, you know?
Well, I mean, I haven't had one of those in a little while, so I don't really remember what they feel like.
You can't tell me you don't enjoy this just a little bit.
A little bit, every once in a while, but Come on, did you hear he doesn't even know what a fucking trebuchet is?
He is not smart in the ways of history, but he is smart in other things.
Can't hear you, Yuna.
Like boat stuff, he says, shrugging. I don't know anything about
Like-
boats.
I mean, yeah, I guess. He knows that.
Do you know anything about boats? He says, pointing a finger in your face.
No.
Didn't think so.
No.
See? He is smarter than you in some ways. And not as smart in others.
Ryan's just looking up at him when he says smarter than you, like a raised eyebrow. He said,
And not as smart in others. He finishes again.
Many others.
Many,
See
many
myself out.
other ways.
well, I'm gonna learn how to build a boat in the near future.
Not everything is a competition, Orion.
Yeah, but it makes life a little bit more fun.
You know what? It does. It does. Healthy dose of competition is good in a family, he says, patting you on the shoulder.
What's with you and family, man?
He gives you a look. I'm an islander. It's my whole thing, he says.
I mean, yeah, I can't fight you on
My
that one.
whole culture. Big families. Family is everything. Ohana to us.
Yeah, you're right. That's my bad.
Shame on you, he says, shaking his head.
Yeah. Well, you wanna, I don't know, keep listening to these dumbasses talk about random shit?
Yes, I do. He crosses his arms and looks at them. Faye, you're in the food
Like,
tent.
Ryan, like, posts up with, like, pretending to read more of his notes. He's just kind of looking over the top of it, though.
Watching them try to figure out the blueprints for the trash. Faye, you're in the food tent. What are you up to?
Well, Faye would like to be eating, but I think for the first time ever, Faye can't. And so she is staring very confusedly at food in front of her,
Arthur,
frustrated.
you are chasing Scudo into the kitchen, Scudo, who has your flask, and you see Faye sitting in the corner with a plate full of food that she is staring at wistfully and has not touched. You're muted still.
No.
Are you good, kid?
Yep, totally fine. Everything's super great.
Sounds
No
like
one's
bullshit to
sure.
me.
Rasada sits on the counter nearby. Grade A bullshit.
Faye's going to put her full face on the plate of food.
Interesting
And then,
tactic.
and then Mom will eat.
You know, I don't think we use osmosis, Rasada says.
Why can't I eat? She's just gonna stay like that.
Rasada glances at Arthur.
He shrugs. I'm not a therapist.
She nudges you with her boot.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Figure it out.
Faye's going to remove her face from the plate of food, walk over, and hand him the food that she just had in his face.
I'm not gonna eat that, kid.
You hear a thumping by your foot, Arthur.
He just slowly lowers the plate down.
Scudo immediately grabs the plate and runs.
At least someone can eat.
Scudo is still wearing your hat, by the way.
I swear to God.
Maybe if you, let let some of those feelings out you're holding in, you'd have room for some food? Rosada suggests from the counter.
Feelings? I don't have feelings.
Come on, don't.
Who told you I have feelings? She's gonna look a little too intensely.
Still your eyes wide as hell.
Yeah.
There's like a little flame from some of the hairs sticking up on the top of her head. You can keep denying it if you want to. I don't really care, Rosada says, shrugging. But,
I'm happy.
you keep
So
holding
happy.
stuff in, and I don't know, you could never eat again, and that sounds tragic for somebody who's constantly talking about bacon. Tragic.
She's gonna
she
go
says
to the
as
mouth.
she walks towards the door of
More
the tent.
panic.
Lack of bacon does sound like hell on earth.
She's gonna look down on her stomach and she's gonna go, "You will fix this." And then I think she's just gonna sprawl out on the floor, lay there and stare at the
Arthur, you watch her as she just slowly sinks to the floor and sprawls out like a pancake.
You know, kid, the only way to fix this is figure it out instead of living in denial.
Yeah.
Behind you outside the tent, Rosada's chasing Scudo. Scudo has the bowl stuck on his head on top of the hat. There's a loud, almost bell sound as he runs into a metal tent pole.
Aww.
Oh boy. Alright, kid, I'm gonna give you one piece of advice. Don't waste time. Not yours or his. Figure it out.
She's just gonna give a thumbs up.
Rosada walks back toward the tent triumphantly with your cowboy hat.
Oh, I owe ya.
You need a haircut, she says as she hands it to you.
I usually cut it.
It's getting pretty bad.
I'll just have to clean off my knife. Haven't really had the chance.
When are you gonna let me cut it? She says, crossing her arms, pouting. Hey,
I
did
guess-
okay with Ramona.
I guess I'll let you give it a shot.
Yes, she says, and immediately runs to like get a crate and pushes you down on it.
Oh no.
Faye, Rosada is excitedly getting ready to cut Arthur's hair. You are laying on the floor. What are you doing?
She's, I guess, gonna get up begrudgingly and walk out of the tent. I think she's gonna look around and see if she can see Brian, but at the same time, she's kind of hoping she doesn't have to see Brian because she doesn't want to talk to him, but she feels like she's gonna have to if she sees him.
You do not see Brian. He is across the area, currently building a trebuchet, or making a blueprint for a trebuchet.
She's like, oh, okay, so maybe it's not the time. Maybe I'm gonna go find Warden. Yep, Maybe Warden.
I think Brian is gonna take a break from making the blueprint. He's gonna go get the rest of the group's food.
You're looking around and don't see him.
Well, if my phone would work. I guess she's gonna just go back into the food tent and just try to make some bacon herself. Maybe she's like, well, maybe if I make it, then maybe I'll want to eat it.
Okay, you start to make bacon. Brian, do you smell bacon?
Oh, Faye must be cooking. Brian's gonna walk into the food tent, see Faye over at the counter making bacon, and he's gonna walk over and grab a piece of bacon that's like finished on a paper towel, so he doesn't burn
Bold of
himself.
you to assume there's paper towels in the rebel camp, but okay.
With how much we've been scavenging, if there wasn't paper towels, I would be slightly flabbergasted.
There are no paper towels.
Maybe a large leaf.
Okay, fine.
They're using banana leaves for everything.
See.
Brian picks up a piece of bacon up.
Can you
Sorry.
eat?
He's gonna look over at Faye, crunch the piece.
Oh, good. Good.
You make
Yeah.
some really good bacon.
I know. And I can't.
Like some? He's gonna hold out the piece of bacon he just ate from.
She will take the piece of bacon and press it against her cheek, trying to will it to absorb into her.
Faye, that's not how you eat food. You have to put it in your. You have to put the food in your mouth.
It's not working. It's
Yeah,
not
because that's your cheek. Brian's gonna grab the piece of bacon and just hold it in front of her mouth.
Like airplane it.
Yeah.
Here
Kind of,
comes
except
the tray.
I guess she will try to eat it, but I feel like she's gonna put it in her mouth and just have it sit there and then let it fall out of sad, defeated, or sad
Is it
bacon.
bad if it still eat that?
No, I need it, but I can't. It's not working.
What?
Everything's not working. Nothing's working.
Brian's gonna pat Faye on the back. It's okay.
No, nothing's okay.
No,
First
it's
you
okay.
want to talk. Now you want to feed me bacon.
It's
I
called being
cannot-
kind.
Eat the bacon. I can't eat the bacon.
Why can't you eat the bacon?
Because I'm full of feelings or something.
Well, then let the feelings out.
I don't know how.
You're just still.
Yeah.
Like how I
easy
brought down a
peasy.
whole ass tent trying just to talk to you.
I don't know.
You don't have to know. I don't know. I don't know half of the shit I say before I say it.
But I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. No.
No one's saying you have to know what you're doing.
But I feel like I should know for this.
You don't.
But I really feel like I
But
should.
you really don't. Trust me. Do you think Lunala and Pridwin knew what they were doing?
Know what they're doing. They are like the kings and queens of knowing what the fuck
Yes,
they're
but do
doing.
you think when they first got together, they had any fucking clue?
Pridwin sneezed
We know
outside the
this.
shield.
Ask them.
No, I came out.
No, I can almost guarantee the fuck they did not.
Yes, when they crawled out of the egg, they looked like that. They acted like that.
What?
The
They
egg.
weren't hatched.
Nah, I don't know.
They were not hatched. Faye.
He's gonna squint at Brian and say,
Brian's gonna squint at Faye. They were not hatched.
were you there?
No.
Well, then how do you
But
know?
no person, witch or not, gets hatched.
I bet I'll find one.
That would be really weird, and I would be very impressed.
Do you want to talk?
Yes, always with you.
Fine, but just so I can eat. Know that this is about the bacon.
Only about the bacon, he says with a smirk.
Maybe, and this is only a maybe.
Hypothetically, of course.
Maybe I don't want to talk because I don't know what I'm doing. But maybe I'm scared. Maybe because I like you. Maybe because I'm more than like you. And maybe I don't want to lose anyone else. And maybe I feel like I already did lose whatever this was because I did something bad and maybe
Brian is gonna put a hand gently on her cheek and just go, "You haven't lost anything. I am still here. You didn't. I'm still here. I will always be here. And if anything tries to ever take me away from you, I will claw them down, incinerate them, and make my way back to you always and forever. Because I love you, Faye."
Oh, that's a big word. That's big scary word that you use.
Yeah, it is scary because we're going on an incredibly dangerous mission, and I could die, you could die, any of our
another
other
good
friends could die. But I want to go into it having no regrets if something does happen. I want you to know how I feel about you, Faye, and I love you.
I'm not ready for marriage.
No one said anything about that. No one said anything about that. We will see where this takes us, okay? And I am prepared to, how do I word this? To be a couple and see where that takes us.
Okay. But can we act like normal? Like normal-ish?
Yes, Faye. We can act like normal.
Okay.
Aside from, I will say I love you constantly.
Oh, the scary word again. Oh, she's gonna stand up and try to eat the bacon.
He's gonna watch you try to eat the bacon.
And I think it's gonna work this time. And then she's gonna eat a lot of bacon all at once, like handfuls of bacon into her face, and be like, "Oh my god, they were right. They were right."
Ryan's just gonna put a hand on her back and just rub her back gently.
Oh, bacon.
And he's just gonna give her a kiss on the cheek and just hang out.
Arthur,
She's
you've
gonna
heard
hide.
this conversation from the crate outside, where you are getting, surprisingly, the best haircut you've ever had.
Gonna be looking spiffy.
Well,
Ryan's
shit,
gonna
maybe
look-
I should make you my barber.
She's standing proudly looking at her work. Not like anybody's gonna see it under the hat, but
Brian's gonna look at Faye. Hey, you wanna help me build a trebuchet? Also known as a catapult. That's fair. After our mission. You know what? That sounds fun. That's a yes.
God bless. Was there anybody else I haven't covered so far? I think we've gotten everybody. Is Maze back yet?
I think so.
Mace is dead.
Oh my god, Dylan.
He died!
I know he's home because he posted his dog.
I love the dog.
The dog is a small Sith. The Great Grey Wolf. I think Brian's just gonna walk back to Amani and Anna, holding Faye's hand, and just smiling like an idiot.
They are very pointedly not making a big deal about it.
I know.
Faye's not noticing. Faye is
I think
busy with
Brian
bacon.
is just the happiest person on earth right now. I'll show you one second. Okay. That looks up. And now we wait for the maze to return. How was that one?
Maze to come back so I can do something before you guys leave. You know what? Fuck it. We'll get to that later, I guess. I'll figure it out. So, you guys all reconvene. Back in the meeting room. Is there anything you guys want to go over?
Has the meeting room tent been propped back up after Brian knocked it over?
The meeting room tent wasn't the one that you knocked over. It was like a sleeping tent.
Gotcha. I don't think there's anything Brian wants to go over.
I don't think there's anything I need to go over either.
Okay.
All I know is I don't want to wake up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow. That is it.
Gross.
I'm gonna wake up at 4 in the morning. So that's fun. For some reason I probably doubt that.
Sorry, I'm writing something down real quick.
He's writing down the lore. Hey Liam, did you get the did you see the cutscene of Lodi at the Dark Forest?
I have actually not yet, but I'm working towards it.
Okay, I won't spoil it for you then. I won't spoil it, but it's
Oh, I'm ready for it.
no, you're not. Okay, I dropped it. I love this. I love the new Destiny update. It's so good, man.
Oh yeah.
Need to find a time for all three of us to run Equilibrium.
For real.
I want that damn lightsaber crystal. I would say Tuesday, but I'm busy.
Damn.
Also, Tuesday, I own him.
That's fair.
This is also true.
Okay, so you guys reconvene. You go over the plan one more time, and then you guys get ready to head out. You gather your supplies, get everything together, and then start making your way out past Death City. And shortly after you get a couple hours away from the city itself, you run into that horrible, awful spine chill sensation that you are beginning to recognize.
He's here.
You guys see ahead of you there is a small group, and one figure amongst the group is looming very, very high into the air, the massive sword waiting in front of him that he is resting on. And sitting on his shoulder is a small, familiar figure.
I think Brian's gonna see them, and he's just gonna give like a overly enthusiastic.
Idris doesn't make any motion to return it.
I will make you wave back one of these days, you big death knight. So fucking cool.
No, you will not, he says.
I will try my damnedest.
He looks over in Pridwin's direction and sees the armor, and he kind of staggers a little bit. What is happening?
Well, we thought I would throw. What's the witch we're going to fight off balance if she saw the person who came to killing her?
You put
Even though
another
he's
man in Dante's armor. You
technically
see
it's pretty.
a hand reach up, and she pulls the helmet off, and she says, "I am no man, first of all."
No, she's scarier than any man I've ever seen.
Wow, 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 she's a lady.
Second
welcome.
of all, I am highly uncomfortable in this. But nobody seems to care, she says, putting the helmet back on.
She's horrifying.
I hope you're enjoying this, she says, glancing to the side at Pridwin.
Somewhat.
I hate you, she says. I bet our daughter has eaten 2 of the youngest already.
Most likely.
She
Casualties.
eats. Oh. Would she eat me? Just pointing at herself.
I'm gonna
Give
keep
him
my
a
thoughts.
chance.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Anywho's,
This is uncomfortable, Idris says, and says nothing else on the matter.
As far as Amelie knows, I was killed while she was cowering in a cave somewhere. And she's not prepared to see me again.
This will considerably throw her off her game. I have brought the little one, as you asked. Ilyana waves from his shoulder.
Brian's gonna smile and wave.
So we're gonna go beat up Amelie?
Yes, we have a plan to deal with her.
Ilyana frowns a little.
None of us want to beat her up, but if it gets her to stop hurting people, then we will.
I know.
If we convince her to stand down, that is. Though, based on past experiences that I've heard, I don't see that happening.
Well, we want to help, she says with a determined look.
Your help would be greatly appreciated if you are up to it.
I brought a bunch of my friends, she says, gesturing to the undead that are hiding in the shadows nearby.
They shall be most helpful in the upcoming conflict. Thank you.
I am just worried I might not be able to help much.
She was
Any help?
always better at the magic thing than me.
That's because she's been alive a lot longer than you. But any help at all is appreciated.
As long as you keep your distance and keep her forces occupied, you are doing more than enough to help.
I'm not coming with you.
It might be wise to keep your distance, at least at first.
It's okay.
I have this guy, she says, patting Idris's helmet. Idris glances up at her. Is Brian dying?
No,
It sounds like
No.
somebody's dying.
I'm not even saying anything.
I'm hearing like
eating chicken.
mechanical noises.
Spooky mechanical noises and your mic was lighting up.
Well, I've been walking. I don't know. Can you?
Are you
That's
made
That's
out
what
of
the
metal?
chicken does to you.
No, I'm walking on our carpeted room upstairs. Or mine.
Sus.
Walking
So
in
I-
sunshine?
I'm walking on sunshine. Oh.
Imposter.
Ow.
There's an imposter among
How
us.
can you? How can one walk on light?
You just gotta lock in.
Brian's
My bad.
just go with style. And he's gonna
Honestly,
face
that's honestly that's just my bad. I should have locked in. You're right.
Yeah. You just gotta lock in.
Just get
It's a skill issue.
So you
My
guys
bad.
begin setting off on this walk. It is going to take you a couple days to even get remotely close. Is there anything you want to do during your walk?
I think Brian is gonna try to hold his buff casts for longer and just see if he can get that to be a thing.
Say that one more time.
He wants to try to get his buffs to last longer, like the double fire damage or double lightning, whatever. Like those types.
Interesting. That would focus mostly on training your mental fortitude and your energy levels. It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, but yeah, a couple days walk, so I just kind of assumed he would get a little bit of training in.
I mean, you could start training on it for sure.
He's definitely gonna try.
What about
Well,
the rest of you?
DM, I have a great few ability ideas that I want to see about adding when we get back to the academy. At least one.
Good lord.
I know, I have like 7. I have more I want, because I have so many. You can say no to any of them if you want. I don't
But
care.
he will pout.
I have ideas.
He will pout.
One's an
I will
alternate cast.
look at them, but abilities are added very, very slowly, so...
You know. I was talking to Dylan and he helped me.
I'm back.
Oh my
Welcome back.
fucking god!
Shit, it's back.
He
I'm back.
lives!
This is how I'm going to preface this. ADHD family members are the hardest to walk away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Imagine
does anybody
ADHD
wanna
coworkers.
fill Maze in on
Mhm.
what's happening?
Yes, please. I would like that.
Man, it's Brian and Faye are now a couple.
Forming 3D.
What was that?
Brian and Faye are now a couple.
I see. Nice.
Brian doesn't know how to build a trebuchet.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't.
He
He
just
didn't
knew
even
it
know what a
as a-
trebuchet was.
Debatable.
No, okay,
Yeah.
that was no fault of Brian's. That was a fault of mine. I
Brian
genuinely
now
only
knows
knew it
what
as a
a trebuchet
catapult.
is.
Wait, hang on.
Very
You,
big moment for him.
you above game didn't know what a fucking trebuchet was?
Oh my
I've only ever heard it called a catapult. I don't know what you want from
He
me.
doesn't
They're two different
like
things.
cheese, he hasn't seen The Shining, he doesn't know what a trebuchet is.
You
A
just
trebuchet and a catapult are
Bring
different.
that up again? Just kill
you
me
keep
now.
coming up with new things to make me hate you about.
Don't hate
That's
me.
wow. That's crazy.
Don't hate me.
I don't hate you, but I'm
I'm
getting
your
very fucking
favorite
close.
D&D companion.
Yeah, listen,
You're on fucking ice, mate.
Liam has medieval autism. Okay, you can't be doing this. You can't.
Yeah, you're
Here's medieval autism.
Guys, one time
dangerously.
when we were dating, I got in big trouble because I couldn't say what his favorite type of helmet was.
What is his favorite kind of helmet?
Is it like a bassinet?
Close-faced bassinet, yes.
Yeah. I remember.
See, he gets me.
It's a good helmet. It's a really solid helmet.
Okay,
is.
but the real question is, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Spinosaurus.
There's only one
Fair enough.
answer. and that is-
Stegosaurus. Easy.
Stegosaurus is pretty peak. Actually, I might have to say Ankylosaurus.
I like Triceratops. I'm a basic bitch. I don't know what you want from me. Could be worse. It could be a T-Rex.
True.
Anyways, so you guys are walking, and you set up camp. I know you're short on time, but you have to rest. So you set up camp, and it is while you're at camp, Maze,
Mhm.
that you have a weird feeling.
Oh, he gets those sometimes.
You do get those sometimes. However, you notice that Katya, who's been keeping watch over the camp, her attention has been fixated in one direction for a very long time. She hasn't moved at all.
He's gonna get up and walk over to her.
She and Arthur are sitting on a rock at the edge of camp. Maze, she says without looking at you.
Hey, what are you looking at?
I'm not sure, she says.
That inspires confidence.
There's
What's your...
something over there in the trees. I can see their soul. They haven't approached us. They're just watching. Have been
They're
for
standing
an hour or
there.
two.
They're standing
He's-
there.
He's gonna...
Menacingly.
He's gonna look over there.
You look in the direction, you don't see anything. It's all dark and trees. I can see their souls, so it's not an undead.
What does it look
How
like?
many souls do you see?
The soul, it's blue. It's not red, so that's not concerning.
How many-
it
how
has
many- stop
sharp
yelling,
edges.
right?
Alright, sorry, repeat that.
The edges are sharp, like a sword. And it kind of has this odd, almost like fire symbol to it.
What does it look like?
It's difficult to describe. I can draw it actually if I had some paper.
Yeah,
Brian's gonna
do
pull
that.
out his notebook and a pen and just hand it to Katya. How many
Katya
souls
begins
do you
scribbling.
see?
Just one, she says.
Oh.
Mace, you're handed
Uh-huh.
a drawing of your family crest.
Oh! You guys stay put. I'm going to go over there and have a chat with this person.
Immediate
Brian's
boss
gonna-
music starts playing.
The Bloodborne music starting up, boys.
He's gonna awkwardly walk in that direction.
You awkwardly start walking in that direction.
I think Brian's gonna try to eavesdrop a little bit.
No, hell no. Get out of here. Get out of my scene.
Oh, somebody put that in chorus too. That was a good one. Maze, you walk into the trees and you don't see anybody.
Vermilion clan?
Who was the first to forge the deadly blade? From rugged steel, his savage soul was made. You hear the voice drifting through the trees.
I feel like I'm supposed to know the other half of this.
You have been shirking your lessons, haven't you? A figure drops down from the branches behind you. you turn and you see Carrion.
Oh shit. He immediately bows in respect.
Carrion smirks down at you.
It's
You know,
been
I
a long time.
expected you to be taller by now.
It's hard to beat being around 6'4". Past that, you get into giant territory.
You sent a letter. I intercepted it.
Yes, things are bad down here, and I'm afraid they're going to start moving north.
So I've noticed.
I thought I could possibly rein in some kind of alliance with our family.
Your father is not interested in the affairs of Brazil.
Yes, I'm aware.
Or you. He smiles.
Especially so. Well, I thought I could try to do something. There's the matter of him at the top of his ivory tower, not caring about the woes of his people. So, once that army marches on that doorstep, I'm not sure if he'll be able to defend it.
Carrion muses thoughtfully. He is prepared to defend the home front. However, I fear if he gets wind that you are here, that your friends are here, he may try to intervene in a more problematic way. You know that he wants to gather the strongest and the brightest. And he does not like to take no for an answer. Suppose he got wind of your little redhead over there. Or the one in the armor.
That's why I'm posing a little under the table alliance.
You want me or your mother, he says, twirling the letter between his fingers. Seems you were aiming to get this to her. To send you aid without your father finding out.
Wouldn't be the first time. I mean, I got to keep my name thanks to somebody.
You did. And there were punishments that followed.
Trust me, this goes way deeper than anything my father could ever imagine. Him and his...
I understand the gravity of the situation, Mousekane. You do not need to advise me of it. I have seen it with my own eyes. I did my homework, so to speak. Something you have failed to do multiple times, I remind you, he says, smirking.
Well, I'm trying my best here because his charisma is like -2. Just this once. I know you haven't taken leave yet this year. You usually do that in the winter.
What are you proposing?
A small team. I'm sure you can wrangle some of your students, some of your better ones, get them to help our sort of assault on the enemy.
It would take me weeks to get back there, to wrangle these supposed students, and to get back here to assist you. That is time you do not have. Luckily for you, I planned ahead.
He looks up.
We've been busy the last few days, waiting for all of you to make your minds up. You will find your path to this ragtag fortress of hers later.
He gives Carrion a bit of a smirk. I knew I could count on you.
Always. I'm afraid I can't offer much more assistance, but I can inform you that your precious survivors in the old Death City will remain safe in your absence.
Thank you. Well, how is it back home?
He loses the playful look on his face. Do not ask information that would cause you distraction. That's key. I will tell you one thing, a piece of advice. As you know, for your father, royalty is... it's a continuous cutting motion. That is the sword to him. The old saying goes, a gilded sword is worthless if it does not cut, and that's why he despises you. A warrior practices a variety of arts to keep his mind sharp and fluid. When you write your name, you stamp the paper with your identity, and you need to learn to use your sword to stamp your identity on a battlefield better than he ever could. Just remember, you can't take back a stroke of a brush or the stroke of a sword.
I haven't forgotten what you taught me.
And
Well,
maybe don't let somebody take Pantera from you, he says, smirking at you again.
Won't happen again.
Better not. I worked very hard to teach you what I know.
Well, I have a feeling we'll probably meet again sometime soon, so...
Undoubtedly. But for now, I believe you have a cataclysm to prevent.
Indeed. Walk in Kanashi's flame.
Go on, little Ember.
He waves and walks back to the group.
Katya's leaning against her knees. She looks up at you as you walk back. So...
That was my old instructor. He gave us a little bit of support.
Ah, that explains the crest, she says, looking down at it.
Sorry, souls get crusty?
What? Crest. Not crust.
Oh,
I mean,
I
what
need
would you know
hearing
about...
aids. Jesus fuck.
I mean, what would you know about royal family?
You see my confusion, don't you? Wouldn't you be confused if you thought someone said their soul was crusty as
We're
well?
immediately interested at the mention of a family crest.
Oh,
Good
family crest.
I'm something of a family crest expert myself.
Who's the family crest expert? Anyway, he thought ahead when he intercepted my letter, and the path to the fortress should be a little lighter now.
Oh, that's handy.
That, and seems like they'll help bolster the defenses of the academy in Death City.
Well, that's comforting at least.
Helps to know people,
No.
especially when the family of those people hate you, but regardless of the point.
glad you got to speak with him, the cat says, giving him a faint smile.
What next?
Sleep for you, Katya says.
I'll be fine. He says as he goes and lays down.
Got a long walk tomorrow to get to, where we're going. She leans her head against Arthur's shoulder.
May as well lay down.
Is there anything the rest of you are doing?
I don't think so.
Staring at the stars some more.
You stare up at the stars. You don't know why, but as you're looking at them, you are reminded of the eyes. The eye symbols watching you from back home. It's unnerving.
Alright, keep staring into the eyes.
You stare into the eyes, stare right back. Tao glances at you with concern a couple times, but doesn't interfere.
I think Brian will finally just be hanging out with Faye, just enjoying her company.
Lunala is laying flat on her back as she is tired and can't deal with the armor. She groans.
You're doing great, sweetie.
This is so uncomfortable, she says.
I've always been more comfortable while I am wearing the armor.
Well, you're different, she says. I feel like I am under 23 blankets.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Oh, it gets worse when it's humid.
Don't
God.
tell me that.
We are in a rainforest.
Aww. But we're going to the mountains, right? That means there will be more airflow and less humidity, right?
It also means the air is going to get a bit thinner.
Oh god.
Lunala, if you punch him, I see nothing.
The problem
hear
is,
nothing.
if I punch him, I feel it because of the, the ring.
Ah.
No.
Can I punch him?
I would feel that as well.
Shit. Yeah. Wait. Sorry.
You're not helping your case.
Many, many ways, Tao says. Many, many, many ways you are smarter than him. You guys lay down to rest, and bright and early, you're back up on your feet and traveling. And you are double timing it. You are keeping a very rigorous pace. You are traveling faster than anybody should be able to, thanks to all of you's condition and training. The second time you make camp, you've made pretty good progress, and you think you're close to the border. And on the third day, the day that the meteors are supposed to begin later that evening, you guys finally begin to see a massive outline in the distance.
Maze is gonna try to get a good look at that outline.
It really just is a junk. I was gonna say tower.
It looks like
Okay.
a very, very big European-style castle. But it is made out of all different kinds of materials. Like, the shape is there. The shape is damn near perfect. But it's made out of any and everything. Materials from buildings from the city, stuff that's been scavenged.
Can't tell if her standards are high or low.
Low.
Is there mahogany?
Definitely low. Yes, there is in fact mahogany.
That is mahogany.
Perfect.
So much
Perfect.
mahogany in this castle.
So much
Yes.
mahogany.
Words cannot even begin to express how much I hate her.
And
You
know
mahogany.
Sorry,
Welcome
do you have
back,
something against
Dante.
mahogany? I'm sorry, do you have something against the wood mahogany?
No, I have something against this absolute atrocity.
That's fair.
It
It
is
is
an
an
atrocity.
eyesore.
It's like
It
a
is pretty damn ugly.
child's version of trying to make a piece of art.
Honestly, I
You
feel
know,
like
like
I
one of
could
those
do better.
macaroni pictures of like Starry Night and shit like that.
That's not fair. Katya's great at art.
Hey, Katya said it. I never made macaroni pictures, she says under her breath. That's okay, sweetie. North says, patting her shoulder.
What a sad, sheltered life you live.
Away from macaroni.
Away from macaroni.
I made those turkey pictures that used my hand and I cut it out of a piece of paper.
Oh my god.
Those were fun. I remember doing that in kindergarten.
Just drew random planets with crayons. That was pretty cool.
You ever make one of those like paper mache ones? Warden says from the side. You know, the solar system, and you painted it. And...
No, it always
Yeah.
took too
Like
much time. I
slime.
got impatient.
Yeah, I did it a couple times. It was pretty cool. Pretty fun.
Warden nods approvingly.
Of
You
course,
have bonded.
Of course, Space Boy over there.
Bonded over paper mache solar system.
Yep, 100%. Warden's
100%.
perspective view has risen.
Warden will remember that.
Warden will.
Oh, did you see they're making a Wolf Among Us 2?
Yeah,
And
we'll
a-
see if they
Yeah.
actually stick with it this time or not. They've announced
Yeah,
it
no
many
shit.
times before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Velvet hell.
This colossal wreck is not art. And to create art, you'd need to have a soul.
And we only know she steals them from other people, so.
Yeah.
Well, so on to the approach, I suppose.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yes.
Here we go.
I guess this means we should, split up, Katya says, looking at the rest of you.
Oh, this means I get to build that trebuchet. Oh.
Didn't even know what one was until today.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
you're
punch the
proposing
motherfucker.
we take that with us.
Unless you build wheels on it, but I don't think that's practical.
It's not.
Not
It
very
would take way too long.
Whoever said we're being sneaky?
I don't know.
Like all of us? Pretty sure.
Bunga bunga.
I don't think the word stealth runs in that head of his ever.
You don't
Sorry,
know
Brian.
what runs through that head of mine.
Sorry, Brian, you're just.
Ryan like twists his head at like his wording. He's like,
I think Brian's gonna catch Orion doing that and he's gonna go, yeah.
you know what? You can go on the other team. Me and Tyler can go this way.
No, you could just. Bro's been kicked out of the group project.
Can I help you?
I'm not building a paper mache solar system with your ass.
I wouldn't build a paper mache solar system with you either.
Oh my god,
You probably
could
don't even know what
stop
paper mache
fighting
is.
for 2 seconds.
No.
Don't make me knock your heads together, Tao says. I'll do it. Worked on my brothers.
You wouldn't happen to be from New Jersey, would you?
No, but I can see the resemblance.
What? All right.
Rhode Island, bet you got it.
So do you just want to go this way? Over
We're going
there.
with the main group. The only ones that are going for the distraction are them.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you're gonna have to put up with each other.
Oh, I don't actually have a problem with him. I just like being a little shithead.
As all little brothers do.
I don't know if I have any brothers. I genuinely can't remember my childhood.
We'll
He knocks on his head.
break that down another day.
Ryan just looks up at Tal.
As they're having this conversation, Katya grabs Pridwin by the gauntlet and pulls him aside. Or Dante, I suppose. You're muted again.
He's muted.
There we go. Yes.
She glances at Arthur and then looks back at him. I have a plan, kind of, but leave killing her to me.
If you can make it to us, I will trust you.
I think it might work. And trust me, it'll be a lot more satisfying than just wiping her off the face of the earth. It was Narcissa's idea. So, if it doesn't, you can yell at her.
Alright. I will trust the two of you.
She nods a little. That is, if, we don't get horribly murdered by this general.
Well, you have faced greater foes and survived. I have faith in you.
She smiles a little. Well, don't forget to let Pridwin have fun occasionally.
I will. He's watching closely.
Didn't know you could do that. Okay. She says.
Sometimes.
Sheer will, that one, she says, walking back, grabbing North's hand. Alright, come on, Arthur. Let's, once more into the brink.
And see what kind of hell we can raise.
Oh, that is what you do best.
You better believe it.
Don't die, Katya says to the rest of you, waves, and she and Arthur hop off the ledge and begin jogging.
May as well wave.
The rest of you start approaching a lot more slowly from the side of this enormous castle that's way off in the distance. It's gonna take you a little bit to get there. Is there any last minute preparations that you guys want to do?
Oh, I forgot to do Maze's mutations. Let me do that. But continue.
So am I fighting with you, or am I fighting with my husband? Lunala says, looking over at you.
I will do the talking, but I do not wish to hamper you.
Good, because I do not know how to, wield you. No offense. Also, I would prefer not to, merge thought processes with you. Full offense on that one.
Damn.
I can respect that. When I am not speaking, he will be in control.
Great.
All I need to do is get into her head.
So we approach from the side, we sneak in somehow. Maybe somebody faster should go and skirt around the castle, see if they can find an opening. Who's fast here?
I mean, I can
teleport and fly relatively quickish.
Yeah, but you have to be able to sneak and be fast at the same time.
Yeah, my movement capabilities create shockwaves. I'm not sure you want me.
I am just not very stealthy.
I'm not very quick.
Which one of us is stealthy?
And Katya's already gone. Great.
Oh no.
Okay. That makes sense.
What if we combine our powers together?
With our powers combined?
Oh my god.
I didn't hear
The
enough.
Dragon Ball dance.
Well, it's certainly on the table.
And I'll form the head.
I mean, has anyone tried?
Oh, it's too bad
Can anyone-
Minerva and Liam aren't here.
Anyone fly?
I can fly. I'm just not stealthy.
I can float.
I could cast my Blessing of the Storm on you and make you fly. I don't think it would make you fast.
You hear
can
a
already-
loud
I can
sigh
already-
from behind you guys.
Are you guys done?
Ileana says.
Yes.
Cool.
Possibly.
Why don't you let me handle
Maybe.
that then, she says as she raises her hands almost like a puppet master.
My undead should look pretty similar to her undead as long as they don't try to attack, so. What do you want to know?
We need to avoid detection. If you see any of her dead posted or any heads tied to trees. Other than that, we simply need a way in that will not draw too much suspicion.
She says, and her eyes begin to glow as her fingers twitch occasionally.
Well, the big scary sword guy, he was right. It doesn't look like there's anybody from this side that approaches all the way up to the castle. It looks like somebody made quick work of them already. And it doesn't seem like she's noticed. As for getting in, well, there is this kind of hole up the side. I'm not sure what it would be used for in a castle. I don't know anything about castles, but it looks gross.
And possibly some manner of waste management.
Maybe?
It will not be pleasant, but that would definitely be an easy way to go through.
And conveniently, the path that your friends carved seems to go right up by it.
And perhaps they also agreed that it would be the best means of ingress.
I don't know what
Alright.
that word means, but okay.
Going in.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be kind of hard to get to, but I'm sure you'll figure that out. I don't have to worry about that part. I have Idris. She pats Idris's helmet. Idris sighs.
Seemed very reliable.
He is.
Polyon crying in the ether.
In the void.
Do you guys start your approach?
Yes. Question mark?
Question mark?
We can't hesitate,
Question.
so I'm gonna make sure everyone is absolute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that as a yeah for everyone.
So, on that note of him having to head out, You guys begin to approach the castle from the side, and as you do, you begin to hear the sounds of fighting off in the distance. It echoes out over the mountains. It's a very rocky, precarious path. Less trees and more just loose stones. And the fighting is all around you. It sounds like snarls and animals clashing. Undead going at it against each other. You haven't heard anything from the front of the castle yet. And as you guys begin to get closer, I am going to ask, do we want to call it here, since we've had to lose some people? You may want a decent advantage for what is to come.
Yeah, it might be a good idea for us to have the full party, or as much of the full party as possible.
Up to you guys. I had to leave for an hour and a half, so yeah.
I don't know. I'm good with either or. I'm saying, but I also don't want us to all die.
I mean, that could happen either way, to be fair.
I know.
Also,
But, like,
my
there'd
husband
be
and I
less
are
of
in
a
a similar
chance.
storm watch, so if things get weird.
Ah, have fun with that.
Understandable.
Yeah, hooray. Hooray.
I mean, personally, I'm good to keep going, but also I
So-
know that since there's a lot of people missing.
Yeah.
Allie and I have to be
Ryan,
up super early. so-
Ryan, do you want to keep playing?
I mean, if you guys have to be up super early, why don't we just call it? It's been almost 4 hours, so. I will
Alright,
say we'll
that'll be
stop here and
fine.
we'll pick back up next session. And next session will
Okay.
definitely be a longer one.
Okay.
So
Alright.
prepare yourselves.